I've only ever heard this over on Thun Thun stream, this particular playlist, but I'm pretty jazzed about it. Let's see. So I know this is a bit different than what I normally do. I kind of just want to focus on doing some different Python coding stuff. I might eventually go over to Xenoblade Chronicles 3 if I lose steam over here. But I'm just going to talk to myself quietly. It's like a little working session just for me. Why not? So things I don't need to worry about. Shouldn't need to like rename anything. What I should really do is separate this code to make it a little bit better. I think having it all at the top right below this is kind of not best practice. I might end up separating that. Let's see, what do I actually want to do? Oh, is that Golden? Hi, Golden. How are you doing, buddy? How's your week been treating you? I hope well. Rarar. Hi, man. Would you look at the time? Oh my gosh, is it Python time? Do you guys want to compare code together? Hi, Lupin. Hi, hello. Let's see. Something to think out loud. What do we have collected, and what can we do with this data? Let me just make like small notes as we're working. I have my little Obsidian over here. This is my page specifically just for Touhou Python project, which is all I called it in my notes. So let's see. I don't like that when I'm saving the ints, they're converting to floats. I hate that. So let's see. Change save floats over to ints. That's just a small thing, but I do want to do that. Levy. Hey chat, did you know that Levy_F right there recently had their first stream on twitch.tv? Isn't that so fun? Isn't that so lovely? Wow, you should go follow Levy_F to learn all about Isaac and what it looks like if you put way the fuck too many mods in it. I dropped my stuffed animal. It took like 3 seconds. It's true. Did you have fun? I hope you had fun. I was like fucking dying in my work meeting when I saw you. I was just like scrolling on my phone. I'm just like, please, like I need something to distract me. I've been in meetings for hours. And so that was yesterday, which means that was the day that my work started with like 4 hours of bullshit. So yeah, thanks for being a little bit of a distraction there. Wolves, Dio, Delta, hi, Pasky, it's Smooch Dragon o'clock. Yeah, Pasky, it's weird. I feel a bit parched. I feel like I'm missing some moisture. My tongue's a little bit dry. Could you help me out with a bit of moisture down there? Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing this stream. It's gonna be very just like, I don't know, kind of whatever I want with Python stuff. I was trying to think like what sort of non-table visualizations could we really do? Oh, something else that I like the idea of is sorry, it's gonna be a flashbang. I've not set up any CSS. So flashbang, it does hurt the eyes. So this is something I want to fix too. So add to our to-do list. So research adding custom CSS to the tables that I have created. And something else is doing like, how do you phrase, like conditional formatting? Yeah, I'm gonna do conditional formatting on the top weakness table. So I guess I'll phrase it like this. There we go. So like W is red, like R would be absorb. So, oh no, so R is resistance, like gray, and then A is green because they're gonna be absorbing it. And then I, what would I be? So I is immune. Well, how should I think about it? Should I mark like W being green, as in like you wanna do this because they're weak to it? I think I should. I think I should change how I'm thinking about it. So they're absorbed, really don't fucking do it. Okay, yeah, so think more like stoplights. Okay, I think that's the right idea. If they are immune, then it should be red. Like, don't you fucking dare. Well, no, it should be yellow. And this should be like gray, I guess. They're resistant, it's like, nah, it's whatever. Zayden, Snowman, hi, hello. Rago, did you have fun being Rick's favorite little guy? It's so funny to me how like Rick talks to you positive when they're in the middle of puzzle solving. It's like, only Rago. Anybody else say anything? I'm not gonna listen. Only Rago is allowed to talk to me about this puzzle. Ooh, so many Outer Wilds goodies happening today. So let's see, who do I know who's playing? Pronzo, sorry for the flashbang. Pronzo's doing the DLC. I think Cody's all done now. Who else is doing fun Outer Wilds stuff? That's so true. You'll be there right now. Oh, thanks, Pasky. I knew I could count on you. Kelef programming stream. Yeah, it's gonna be mostly just me working on my visualizations. I really gotta solve the fucking CSS problem because again, flashbang warning. This is way the hell too bright and I don't know how to fix it. Hi, 3. Havoc, hello. Awawa. Is this a coding stream? Yeah, I just kind of want to work on my Python project and I didn't want to do this over on Kelef. Did I summon you by typing gray? Wow, I mean, I could. Nardo programmer socks time. That's true. I don't look sexy enough yet. It's so good. He pie on my thon until I gah. Yeah, that's in my stream. Meowdy. Hi, Arlo. Hi, White Wolf. There's a cute dragon on my screen. He's so cute. You totally smooch him with permission. Oh, well, the thing is, it's a great thing that you say that because Pasky has already asked to make out with me. So why don't we just add +1 to that? You, me, Pasky, just blah, 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 just moving our tongues together. Oh, merchy stuff. Oh, Echo's vinyl is a thing. I did not hear that. What color socks would Corlith wear, chat? Yeah, I'm a little too breezy down here. How should we cover this up? Is it blue? Is it green? Yellow? Caution? Maybe we could do that. Hi, Warlock. How you doing? Doing Mythic Plus together with 3? Oh my gosh. Akka. Hi, Akka. Look at all this text. You actually have no idea. You have no idea. Hey, since Gray is here, do you want to see the structure of my Python project? I know Gray knows how to code. I guess Snowman too. Anybody else who knows how to code? So this is my visualization.py. I have my little notes over here. I'm using a thing called -plotly. Here's the documentation link right here. Sorry for the flashbang again. This is their website, not mine. So it's essentially, it uses React.js, it uses HTML, it uses CSS, basically it uses bullshit magic to do a lot of stuff for you behind the scenes. Like, I don't wanna write like all this stuff over here. I don't wanna write like all these tables and all this sort of crap. I want somebody to do that for me using the power of data frames in Python, which is what this is gonna do for me. And it has been doing it for me. So all the documentation here has all the information I could possibly need to figure out how to modify stuff. So if I wanted to add like a little draggy, I could probably figure that out by looking over here. Callbacks are the functionality, what they call it in Plotly. They're right here at the bottom. So every single callback is like, if this value is affected, if you change one of these inputs, then this output is going to be automatically updated. This one at the bottom is a great example, flashbang warning. If I go over here, flashbang now, and I go down to the bottom of my table, then I have 2 separate callbacks. I have one callback that is set to, if you put any search in, I will filter the data to whatever name you're searching. And there's another one where you can filter by a choice. I coded all these myself, so I want to look at all the physical attacks. Here's every single physical attack for a particular monster and their abilities. And I'm just using Python behind the scenes and filtering data frames, but I'm using the magic of callback and decorators to be able to do it for me on the fly. So I'm just gonna kind of like daydream about how we can structure the data, what are the cool visuals that we can do based on the stuff that we have right here. I also wrote a Jupyter notebook to help me with organizing data. So the way that I wanted to structure things is to not mess with a many-to-one relationship. I have this unfortunate thing right here. It's not really human readable, but it's very robot readable, where the left is like the ID of a particular enemy, like a sleeper, and the right is the ID of an attack. So what I did is I wrote this Jupyter notebook to generate a mapping file for me based on a very human readable thing. We as people can see a hobgoblin has 2 attacks, tackle and sweep, and this Jupyter notebook reads in all the data, it explodes it. This is a real term, I did not come up with explode. It tells me if I'm missing IDs on sleepers or I'm missing information about them. It lists it out if I only have their names and IDs and no like weaknesses or anything. It'll tell me right here, it'll tell me if I'm missing any attacks. Currently I have it coded to hard fail. Like if there's an attack that I put in here, like if I added Pog as an attack, it would fail because Pog is not in my attacks table, and I'll know it fails right here on this cell. This just does like conversions of types and names and then exports it for me. So it's pretty cool. Oh, I even got a list of sleeper IDs from the internet from somebody's Google sheet. So if I type in somebody's name over here who doesn't exist in my original data, but exist in the ID table that I got from online, it'll automatically add it to my original table and not actually break, and still update the mapping table. And then I can go fix anything else I want otherwise. But anyway, that's kind of like a brief overview of like my structure and my code. And you know, we'll figure things out. It's gonna be kind of like a chill stream. Is that a motto in chat? Horny Nerd Thursday. You know, I haven't even been, oh, I was gonna say I haven't even been horny today in chat, but I talked about making out very actively and thoroughly with both Pasky and White Wolf at the same time. So you know what, you got me there. Horny Nerd Thursday. Thank you for the 3 months, buddy. I hope you had a good day. Work smarter rather than harder. Yeah, and I really like Jupyter Notebooks. I already closed it. But for people who are unfamiliar with Python, I'm very, very familiar with Markdown. So if I want to say like, you know, sexy chat member list, and I can just say mottos because I just subscribed this very sexy Pasky. I don't know how to spell your regular name. This is how I see it in my brain. You know, White Wolf. And then I hit render. Cool, sexy chat member list right here. And then you can just put like a code block and do the blocks too. I think Jupyter Notebooks are incredibly good for presentation and organization of ideas. I really like them. Haven't made a please praise me yet. Should we do that? Should we do that live on stream? Is that something I should do? Oh gosh. So 90% of the time, you literally just say, believe in yourself, trust your instincts, I'm sending you my energy, and it works each time. Yeah, so what Rago and I are talking about back and forth is our mutual friend and lovely person on the internet in general, Rick Fernello, is currently playing through The Witness. The Witness is a very fucking difficult puzzle game, a lot for various reasons. And you can think of it, if you haven't played it, is it's broken up into sections, and each section has a style of puzzle. And something that's interesting is that everybody who plays has their favorite and least favorite section based on the styles of puzzles they're good at. Rick fucking hates the shadow puzzles. I love the shadow puzzles. I hated the durians in like the little forest area and the bridge. Fucking hated that. Rick really liked that. There was a moment earlier where Rick is like, I hate this shadow puzzle so much. Rago, help me. And Rago was like, okay, close your eyes. I'm sending you my energy. I'm controlling your mouse with my body and soul and ghost powers. And then it just worked, and Rick solved the puzzle. It was great. Hi, Failwin. How you doing? Look at all those texts. Yeah, I should make a please praise me. But the thing is, like, so I keep having to go back. So please praise me if people don't know. I'll show you the website. I don't think we'll make one live on stream. Pleasepraise.me. Do you know what this site is, chat? Failwin told me about it. Essentially, you want to get praise or maybe a little bit degraded, you can sign up for an account, create custom fields, and then people can just send you either praisings or degradezines, and then you can just come about it, which is pretty fun. Ooh, Affogato came up in Tiger stream last night. It made you sad you didn't have it. Gosh, I love affogatos. Frostbite, hi, how you doing? Ooh, bright sky, baby blue socks, let's go. Speaking of Mythic Plus, you're trying to draw some absolutely sloppy kissing. I love that for you. Your taskbar is staring at me. It's not that bad. I actually made it smaller in the past couple of weeks. Right now, Plotly in your journal. Yeah, I can just throw this in chat. Black magic. Coral is so smart. Hi, Havoc. I mean, so I'm cheating because I have basically a degree in this stuff. I got an associate's in data analytics, and then I got a bachelor's of science in computer science. And I've worked as a data visualization person for like 3 years. So all this stuff is like whatever to me. I'm just like, oh, yeah, it all makes sense. This is the sexiest Coralith has ever been, just saying. You're gonna daydream about boys who code in pretty socks. Wow. Aster. What would your sleeper attacks be? You'd have Zazaza, you'd have Honkshu, and you'd have Me. Joke's on you, nerds are what make me horny. I mean, I don't think that this is too much of a reveal, but you know, my crush who I spend a lot of time talking about and thinking about and being horny with, they're kind of a nerd. Okay, so sorry. I know that really narrows it down about who it is. It was so funny he lost his mind. It was great. Hi, Lemon. Lon. How you doing? Please praise me. Oh, you shaved your legs. Everything feels amazing. What joys. That's so nice. Are you doing good, Frostbite? I'm happy to hear. You mean I can literally have people praise you for free? Yeah, you just have to give out the link. You have to create it and share it. And then hopefully people send you nice things. Shaved legs are so peak. Unfortunately, you're lazy. I mean, I haven't shaved my legs in years, so I'm right there. Cheating is programming. We are cheating. Hi, comma. Hope you're well. You're holding out your shaved legs, letting people touch them. Oh, I'm touching. The crush is a nerd. I know. Good. Hi, Ivan. Your crush, you mean your husband? Oh, actually, great. There's a narrative thread in my life that's been happening for a little bit. I don't know if you've heard. I do love my husband. I did crush on him for a very long time before I dated him and married him. And I think we're a little bit past crush now. But there's a new boy, a different boy in my life that I can confidently say I've been crushing on for a couple months minimum. And I spend a lot of time with them. I play video games with them. I play virtual reality with them. And I say silly, nice things to them, smile. But yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with this new fun boy. Yeah, honestly, Lupin, it's really fucking homophobic how hair comes back after you shave it off. It's like, get the message. You have a BS in CS and a web dev for about a year and a half. You have no clue what you're doing. Hey, Havoc, you know about web dev? Can you tell me, flashbang warning, how the fuck to fix my CSS? It's so bright. What do I do? What if life is just an interactive visual romance novel? Oh, I'm killing it then. Oh, you have no interest in coding stuff in your free time? I actually have really enjoyed putting together this project, like having to scour through documentation, having to like just search up how can I make this work, how can I figure it out. Like what is this one called? Yeah, dash table data table. So if I search data table here, yeah, here we go. So data table overview. So I can just look at pages like this and try and think to myself, okay, like how can I do things? Do I want a table with click callback? And is that the bottom? Yeah. So here's all these like sub pages. You can tell I've been to some of them. I've been to styling. Actually, you know what? Width and column width, I actually do want to do. I feel like my column widths suck right now. The only thing that's shaving your legs is the friction between your pant legs. Crush is a nerd. I only crush nerds. Ooh, so how do I sign up, Matos? And what weapon are you using? Is it your paws? Is it your thighs? Is it your mouth? I don't know how that would work. That sounds too Vorny. I'm gonna take that last one back. You keep getting bad endings? No! Your Italian games are gonna make this tough for you. But Dan, the process is so relaxing. You got flashbang? I'm sorry. That's why I wanna fix it. Flashbang warning now. That's why I want to fix it. It sucks, and I don't know anything about CSS, so we have to fix it. Am I cool with the nickname Cora? They prefer Coralith. So when I designed the name, I thought people would say coral, because it's like the color, but most people do say Cora, so I'm adjusting to it. But yes, you can call me that. It's too much work. It's a lot. So Persona pilled. I can't imagine playing a game that much. I can't imagine just playing a video game that much. I just can't believe it. Also, my Switch is hooked up. I don't know if I'll do this tonight. That was just to be a tease. You're curious. Is the crush someone that talks in chat? Not knowing the answer to that does help preserve the mystery, though. I mean, what was it? I think I was being horny about my crush on my last Xenoblade stream. And I did mention during that, so it can be proved, that they have talked in my chat before. I just imagine, it's so funny to me because I never explicitly talk about my crush's identity, and I never have. I have not once slipped up on stream. In VR chat, some people may have figured things out here or there, but that's between us and them. But on stream, I've never talked about. So it's so funny for me to like just talk when I'm in a one-on-one occasion with my crush, either like in a Discord call or in VR chat. We can just be like, oh, the way you talk about me on stream, I know. One of your biggest pet peeves at your body, the body hairs removing it, is the world's biggest pain in the ass. You just put up with it. Yeah, Core. Yeah, Core is very cute. CSS is very simple. Oh, yeah, W3 schools? I love W3 schools. Yeah, and you know what? Flashbang warning. W3 Schools I know is a light website. W3 Schools. What do you want to look up specifically? CSS table. Yeah. So here's the flashbang now. Table borders. I mean, I don't want that full width. I actually want less width right now. How do I? So something I want to figure out, and these are just things to put on my to-do list. My to-do list is over here for things that we're researching. Touhou Python project. So this is now like spilling over. How do I stop it from spilling? That is something I want to figure out. So I'm gonna make a section here, a subsection. I think this is a double or a triple. It's a double. So specifically table CSS. I want to, there we go. I want to prevent from spilling out of the edges of the website. Okay. Sorry, I didn't say flashbang warning. I can roll yourself up because you don't use VRC. Oh, one down, one less mystery for who the crush could be. There could be a crush among us. I mean, who knows? There could be. Akaborb, hi. My personal strategy, whenever anybody asks me who the crush is, I always say, oh, they could be here, or they could not be here. And I try and be a piece of shit about it. Oh, it has a dark mode next to the search bar. Flashbang. Oh, it is right here. Thank you. Use it for HTML tags too. Oh yeah, Ackerberb, you know about like HTML crap, right? You're doing web dev, I think you remember you say. I want to fix my website. Flashbang warning now. It's so bright. I don't know how to apply themes. I know how to like download a theme, and I know how to reference like a local class. And this might be a specific me thing because it'll involve this dash table data table. Yeah, see, I have a class name, table because I was just playing around. I don't think table is created. Yeah, I think I killed it. But I have one. I have H3 no margin, and I have a div block, which this is how I got my two search bars together. Flashbang warning now. Like right down here, getting these two to sit right next to each other so nicely actually did take a small amount of CSS, which I lost my mind at. Hi, Jar. I can do a, that is true. That is true. Let me actually steal that. Oh, so would this work? Because I don't think I've brought it into my Python. So I don't know how I'd apply it to the web page as a whole. Oh, I think I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think I would have to go down here and say class name and then have it equal something. I also have to have a comma or else it'll break. Is it not this? Isn't this inside? Oh, it's, I know what I did wrong. There we go. Has to be after the list because of the list of elements inside the HTML div, which is creating the entire website. And then I would have to have a class name to that. So we're going to just say like, what would we say here? We have to give it a class name. So I guess I would just call it app. Because that's not a real one, right? Well, I guess if it starts with a dot, it has to be a class name. I have like a very small amount of CSS knowledge. I'm incredibly baby. I am absolutely incredibly baby. So this should live update. It should live update. So it did technically work. So the tables are fucking it up. So it was not wrong. It was not wrong. It did work, but the tables are so bright. I don't know how to change the tables. I can give each table a specific class name. I would just have to figure out how like the table background is, which to be fair, I've never caught up to the bottom in chat. So it's over here. Let's see, it says backgrounds. Oh, I see. So it's only on the left side. I don't know how to change, well, yeah, because I don't necessarily understand how you do that, where I'd say background color, but for table specifically, I guess I would just give it, wait, sorry. Couldn't I just say app in here and just see if that works? So what's a table that we're playing around with? So weakness table is right here. I should be able to assign a class name inside of here. Oh, I can't. I have to assign it inside of a div inside of there, which I have not done. But the weakness table I was playing around with. So if I say app there, and it should live re-render, it did not work. It did not work, which is fine. That's how we'll play around. So let's also change here from being black, and then I'll look at chat. Because I can hover. There we go. And then just do like a slate gray. There we go. So you may shave to get rid of the hair. You shave because you like stimming on the stubby hair? That's cute. Hey, Corlith, what's in your horny BRC bookmark folder? Goes over here. Oh, wow, my Switch fell asleep. So I couldn't even do that. Okay, cool. I'm not actually leaving. I just want to look what's in my folder before I say. Sorry, I just laugh at that. Do I still have a link to this? This is me searching through my horny bullshit before I show anybody anything. Am I allowed to show this? This is fine. This is fine, question mark? This is fine, question mark. Flashbang in 1, in 2, in 3. Hi, did you know that Past Me made a virtual Dicks and You Google sheet that I shared with friends who are learning how to be horny in VR? Oh, do you want a cum or piss shader? Oh, guess what? I got that for you. Do you want an organization of full models with dicks? You want a full organization of where to find dicks? Ask me later. Don't ask me right now, I'm streaming. What you really want to do is full body laser hair removal. It costs like thousands of dollars. You have too many body image issues. Yeah, why can't we all just be virtual horny animals together? You're a newbie? Don't worry, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You wouldn't download a theme, would you? Yeah, I don't know how to apply it to the whole thing. I know how to apply a class to an HTML div object, but I don't know how to apply like a whole ass like .css file to this, which I should really just look up the div stuff. I should really look more about like the Plotly div things because I don't know how to do it yet. I tell you what, once people find out you have a crush, suddenly your friends are turning to A+ reporters, asking the most intense, unavoidable questions. Lemon, I relate to you so hard. I relate to you so hard exactly on that. People ask me so many questions about my crush. And you know what? I am a very public person with basically all of my info, and I basically never shut the fuck up about my crush, so it's understandable. I also want to color white in there or something. I don't know. Is this a bit? Is this you saying the color white, like trying to TF King into color white? Hi, Jovi. Hi. Gosh, Jovi's amazing. You always body background color gray so you don't burn your retinas. Body is on every HTML page. Okay. I mean, I still have to apply the... I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't try it. So that is a gray. So what if I just do like body color? Well, I guess it'd be background color. I apologize. But I still don't know how to apply that to this. Oh, it did actually work. So it did actually go. Oh, interesting. I thought that would fail, but there's a very slim amount of black that you can see right here. So it did actually work. It did actually apply, even if I didn't put a class name. So maybe it is pulling from this local CSS just because I have a CSS in my assets folder. So maybe just dropping a theme in this asset folder would actually solve a lot of my issues. Hi. You want to be nosy and go full detective? But as someone with a crush, you also like being a little bastard and horribly vague. That's what I like doing. Wow. The mystery makes it spicy. Oh yeah, my tongue is throbbing with spice. Imagine Corla finally announcing his crush and all of VRC going, we been new. Lamau. Technically worked, it did. F12 debug tools to see what class CSS the tables already have. That's a really good idea. Like I said, I'm very new to this. Feel free to talk down to me, just in general, but specifically about this. Damn it. It scrolled a little bit. Inspect. So we are where? Stop it, please, stop it. Okay. So let's go left. So this is the T body. Here's the div that has the T body. I'm just like looking at it. Oh, it's a spreadsheet. So here's the whole ass weakness table, which is what created, it's created by dash table container, which I'm using dash table. Oh yeah, so it says dash table container flex element with, okay. So as we keep going deeper and deeper inside, we have the D table container. Get out of here, what's new? I'm not looking at you. You're not Pikachu, so I don't care about what's new. Okay, so it shows me what it's inheriting from. Sorry, I'm taking this very slow because I actually don't know much about it. So here's the cell table. So there's the hover. Accent hot pink. Is that what it means when I do this? Is that the accent? So in other words, I have dash. So this is the default. The dot dash table container is the default. Can I just like copy this whole ass thing and just like experiment with it? Is that allowed? Is this like legal? So in other words, all of these are going to be applied to all of this. I actually don't know what dash dash means in this context. Is that commented out? I didn't think CSS had comments. Also, I'm very much behind on chat. Clarion, hi. Evo, hello. So normally you import the style sheet in the head of the HTML because it makes it load before the content and prevents weird flashing. You can set the styles by class, ID, or type, which you specify in the HTML. I'm just gonna take like nice little snippets of chat sometimes and just throw them over here for future me, okay? Oh, no, we want it in a list? Hell yeah. Twitch just not the best place for coding. I mean, is it the best place for virtual dicks and you? Because I already used it for that. I forgot you had that. See, this is how far behind I am on chat. What happens when you combine piss with the lava lamp shader? I will not tell. I will not tell. Very organized. Thanks, Frostbite. Crush FAQ. Corelith literally is the most organized, sorted data for everything. I could never. I mean, it's fun. I literally enjoy organizing. The color is the property that'll apply to the text color. Okay. You haven't Pythoned in years, but you're so into vor, I don't understand. Anyway, hi. Sorry, that was a mean thing to say to you the second you come on in. Oh, happy pre-birthday. It's Poppin's birthday tomorrow. Oh my gosh. You did a lot of CSS editing in your lifetime. Oh, you did full CSS redesigns of Firefox? Wow, that's crazy. Oh, some built-in theme support. It's actually really sexy. Sorry for the flashback. I didn't mean to. I forgot Plotly did that. Oh, dash dash variable is a CSS thing. So you can store so I understand. You can reference it again later. All right, I'm saving all these comments. These are all very helpful, and I appreciate you all for being very smart. I accidentally moved it to the other screen. All right, this is for future me consumption. Marshman, thanks for appreciating dragons so much. They're custom properties, okay. I'll say dash dash custom properties. You want help in recommending your frame? Too many cooks. You'll be happy to help out a quieter setting or asynchronously via Discord or Telegram. Yeah, like honestly, like I didn't know what I was doing when I started stream. I just knew that I was tired. I've had incredibly full work days both today and yesterday. Where like they were actually full. Like I dick around a lot at my job in general, but not today, not yesterday. So I just wanted a quiet, horny space over here. Yeah, it is Poppin's birthday tomorrow. Smile. Get loved on Nerd. People kill the streamer. Rude. Poppin is such a good boy. Yeah, hey Poppin, you know what we were talking about earlier on stream? Where is it? There it is. We were talking about pleasepraise.me, which I talked with Poppin about. Oh, we're at the bottom of chat. Oh my God, we're at the bottom of chat. I've literally not been caught up for like 25 minutes. So Failwin in chat is the person who told me about it, and then I immediately told you because I knew you'd like it. I have not made one. I've still not done one. I don't know if it's too horny to make on stream. That website left you huffy. Whoa, not gonna lie. You opened it like 40 plus messages. Holy shit. What do you mean the? What do you mean the bottom? There's way more than one here. Lamau. All right, so I've not read this page. Matos found this via searching. Thank you, Matos. So provided themes. The grid comes to the so provided themes, a great starting point. I'm assuming this is flashbang. And I count to 1, 2. Actually, it shows me on the hover over. I forgot. It is definitely flashbang. It's also page not found. So I'm not looking at that. So, so these are grids. So, do I know what DAG is being referenced here? I don't think I do. Oh, I see. So this is a -AG grid, then themes. I wonder if I could just, let me tab over here, tab over here. Could I just say dash table, dash table? Would that be legal? Probably not. Sorry for the flashbang. I keep forgetting this website does this. Damn it. Oh, interesting. You know, I didn't even think to try that. Applying a theme to an app. So again, these are all grid related. Loading CSS files, customizing the theme. If you to change the theme globally. So like, where are these stored? Creating your own theme. So I'm getting just a brief overview of what these are before I actually like read block by block. So I actually don't know what the difference between an AG grid is and a dash table. Custom bootstrap. Okay. Corel constantly flashing chat. Every time I load a new website, it should go like, oh, just like that every time. Just a regular Corel stream. Exactly. Exactly. New workplace seems pretty good. I saw your small win in the Discord channel. I'm glad it's been kind to you, friend. Cora, hi. Just out of pure curiosity. So if I do just try and reference this, I don't know where it's stored. Is this stored like internally somewhere? Because it's like the venv is something I made. I made a virtual environment for my Python project. So let's see. I guess I'll save this because I'm just playing around. So let's go to the bottom of the app. I don't think this will reference anything. Flashbang warning, 1, 2, 3. F12. Did it? I can't tell. It looks like it did actually go black on the background, which I had before. I think it did overwrite something. So let's try a different one. Let's grab a different one from here. That was Alpine Dark. Just literally anything else. I want to see if it's doing something. I want to prove to myself and my brain that this is happening. I don't know if it is. I feel like the answer is no. They're loaded by -AG grid component. What if I just look up theme in general here? That's styling. It's getting started. I actually don't know what it means by DAQ. D-A-Q? I don't know what that means. So what if I say like div? Yeah, HTML components div. So there's like the thing where everything is stored here. Class name. Also flashbang, 1, 2, 3. So let's see. What do I want to search here? I just want to say dash Plotly theme. Like, what am I going to get for something that simple? So pass me did. So I did try this one before. I did play around with this. Yeah, the dash bootstrap templates. I did try and make that work, but they have their own specific table that they have to use. Yeah, they use this. Where was the actual code? I know I looked at this in the past. Yeah, the dash docs data table. Is that actually the same? Did I misinterpret what it was talking about before? I mean, we can try and do something like this. I do want to do something essentially like that. Yeah, definitely writing my own CSS would be a lot harder. Hawk, hello. Hey, I don't know where to get a theme for Plotly. I don't either. Because like this seems like it would have that, because it has like theme change components, it has figure templates. These all look so bad. Why are these the finger templates? Theme change components. Because I tried to do this before and I failed for some reason. I don't remember why. So like, what are they doing here? This app run server. Oh, they're not even using an HTML div. They're using a DBC container to hold everything. And that is what is controlling that, correct? Well, actually, no, where's my instantiation? I'm doing this up here, and they are using an external style sheet. So let's try and do that. I'm pretty sure I already installed this, the DBC theme. Yeah, here we are, dash boot style components. Yeah, so see, I already was messing around with it before offline. So let's try this out. External style sheets on the definition of the app itself. And it's rendering. It says it can find something. So I'm gonna Control S. Let me get rid of my bullshit that's destroying everything. I closed it, you fool. So let's see, get rid of this body color, get rid of the .app. Well, I'm referencing the app over here. Where is it? Class name app. We're gonna get rid of this for now. And did I break it by doing that? I did not. You still have black as a background? Did I mess something up by doing that? I might have messed something up by doing that. It seems the class name is what defines the theme of that component. Yeah, so I know how to assign a class to an individual component, because there's a couple times I'm doing that using this class name. Yeah, like right here. So on one of my selectors, I have a header 3, no margin. I have like a class div block. I know how to do that. I'm trying to figure out now how to apply like just a generalized theme to everything. So many smart words. So the class name for each of the grids seems to be the name of the themes. And that grid is the theme, but they're predefined. That's what I was trying to find. Like I couldn't find them locally. I have not seen this dab. Oh, I did notice that they updated their name to be Rad Ringtail now. I tried to look up Radicoon to find like a screen cap of something I knew that was on their stream. And I looked up Radicoon the other day and I'm like, fuck, is it gone? What happened? And then I realized, oh, they changed their name. Oh, I'm always happy when my friends are happy, especially when they're as cool and as lovely as Neckies. So let's see. I'm obviously not doing this correctly. Oh, interesting. They are defining each of the components separately and then passing them as a list. I'm gonna drag this over from chat. Sorry for the flashbang. I keep forgetting. Oh, so like, is that what's happening here? Yeah, I would say, so it's specifically linked to this because it has the header 1 in there. So it's reading a CSV. So yeah, they're loading in a specific external style sheet from just the online. And they're doing the external style sheet is equal to this, so it's a list element. So how is that different from what I'm doing here? Because I need to reorganize how I'm doing this sort of things too. So I'm sending the external style sheets to DBC Themes Cosmo, which was what the other tutorial over here was doing. I didn't notice much of a change, but I'm always happy to try other things. That's the data. We don't need the data. So it won't re-render until I save. So theoretically, when I save here, it doesn't crash. And it's still, so is any of my local CSS overriding any of this stuff? I don't think so, right? I'm gonna get rid of this because I'm not even using it / understand what's happening. All that other stuff is table. These are classes, so that shouldn't interrupt the background or anything. Okay, so this has been re-rendered. I think that the class structure I had at the bottom was ruining it. So what happens if I do this? I see no difference. I see no difference. So let's redo this. Is it, I wonder if these themes just don't affect tables? I wonder if they just don't affect tables. Aw, Deckies. Oh, he actually went through with it then? I didn't know he'd been talking about it. Yeah, I haven't seen a Rad stream in a little bit. I just haven't been able to catch them. But I'm happy that they're enjoying their new name. This is the CSS it should be loading. Yeah, you know what? I thought about opening up this. So what does it say for like background color? Oh, these are buttons. Let's look at table. So here's all the tables that would be there. I mean, none of this is actually color-based. Is there a separate table spot? I don't think so. Yeah, there's a table mentioned at the very top as well. Oh, it's a table of contents. I could copy paste it, you are right. I didn't think about that option. Let's see if that did anything. Oh, well, the text changed. So we know that it's being referenced because the text is different. So if I not do this, if I undo this, reload, so maybe it is referencing. I didn't think about the text. So doing this, saving. God, I hate it. I hate this text so much. Mottos, thank you for giving a sub over to Silver. Hi, Silver. Silver, would you do pop-up a chat and I miss you? There you are. Motto's just casually talking about how you came in the same spot with someone. Whoa. Ooh, potentially helpful link in the Discord. This should be, yeah, here we go. Dark theme with cells on data table. Let's drag this over. Let me close things I'm currently not using. This is a bad habit of mine. I'm gonna fix that right now. I can always get back to that. I can always get back to that. We don't need this open right now, chat. So gray sent. Dark themes with cells. So is this what approach is this using? Oh, here's the data table. It has, oh, so they are just explicitly defining things. I'm doing something a little bit similar. I didn't talk about this in my code. I am doing conditional formatting right here. So I have a similar sort of thing, like all these attack stylings where I'm looking for a certain value, and if the value is true, then I'm setting a background color. So if we look to where I'm using attack styling, I'm using a similar thing. I'm doing some intentional CSS in here of like I'm aligning text in the center, or if it's a certain column, it's on the left. I did not do anything with background color, so I can do that. You are correct. I was trying to take like a theme approach. And you know what? I wonder if these are like forcing an overwrite to reference to the local CSS or the imported CSS. I didn't even think about that. Oh, sorry, that is not that right style of comment. It's triple. This might actually, yeah, it won't work here. There we go, because I had the comma. So this is the attacks table, which I believe is, yeah. Oh, I actually killed it, fuck! Did I mess anything else up there? I messed up something. I don't know what I messed up. I mean, we could, so which version is this right now? We could just look at all these other ones. There's one that says dark? Darkly? Darkly has to be dark. Okay, nothing affects the tables. That's what's killing me right now. So we can import a theme. We imported a theme correctly using dbc.themes, which is what? It's dash bootstrap components as dbc. So we just need something with a table that is not gonna look like that. Also, Silver, I hope you're well. Sorry, I'm scrolling down. I'm making sure I'm reading chat. Oh, not hard. Oh, sorry, I am occasionally just doing Control R. I wasn't mentioning. You're coding here too. Hi, Sabin. Yeah, I've never coded on stream before. We're doing that right now. Programming stream. Hi, Antler. Hi, Rick. Hi. Yeah, I'm currently, just to talk about, I know newer people are here. I'm using this the system called Dash Plotly, and that's why I'm making, the theme is fucking it up. I promise there's data here. I promise there's data here. I'm currently messing with CSS and themes, which is something I am not experienced with, which is why I'm kind of taking a lot of advice from chat. So Gray had a good point. I know I can do this. Like, I know it'll work. So like if we force throw this into any of my dash tables, so like what's the top one? So my first dash table is this one, and I do have a style cell already, don't I? I do not. These are header and data. They are not style cell. So theoretically this will do what's expected. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, so we can force it. We can force it. We could also just have it directly unpack a dictionary. We could have it directly unpack a dictionary, right? Would that be too much work? It could be too much work. Gah! Hi, Arcade. You seem they'll throw CSS directly in the HTML element, which works. Yeah, I just wanted to try and do it with the CSS approach, but I'm just so baby at this. So like this makes more sense to me than this because I'm so Python brain, but I know it's basically the same damn thing. So Python is in code and not, Do you like that idea? Do you like that idea, Arcade, of a different type of Python? Do you want a Python on you until you get good? Good old CSS selectors. Baramoke, hi. Baramoke was really cute when you were in Safe Thunder stream yesterday and you both were just nerding out about different like game development stuff. That was super adorable. I was lurking the entire time. Doesn't, hi. I stole this this particular soundtrack from Thun Thun, by the way. Hi, Plasma. You see coding, you click, hi. No, ooh. I love your emotes, Baramo. Wish you knew Python. I think Python is very approachable. Like I'm a big like pandas whore. Like pandas is a great way to manipulate data. If you just want to read in a CSV, a comma separated values list, like literally just comma separated, it's so good. It is incredible at doing different things with data. I should try the star CSS selector to give you all the elements the same background color, you think? I'm actually very unfamiliar with that. I don't know anything about that. CSS star. So a selector reference. Oh, it does just say select all the elements. Oh, so you mean like that. Oh, you know what? I never would have thought of that. So literally just apply to all? That is an interesting idea. So like, I wasn't even using this. I was trying to figure out how to do a hover on a table element and I was failing. So if I do an all and I just do like some sort of like slate gray, would that override anything else? What takes priority here? Oh, well, I can tell that took priority. It also did it for the text, Lamau. That's so funny. I didn't even think about that. I love how terrible this looks right now. Oh, what am I making? Well, it kind of looks like shit right now because I'm playing around, but I'll show you what I'm making. I'm gonna remove this. I'm going to remove this part. I'm actually just gonna do a copy paste, comment one out, and remove a style sheet. And then save, and that should do what I think it is. Perfect. So I'm making a dynamic visualization to help me out with a video game. Let me open up my Steam to emphasize the point. Not Bellatra. I'm not playing Bellatra. I did buy it though. So I'm playing this game called Touhou Artificial Dream in Arcadia, and it's a game like Shin Megami Tensei games, like Persona games, Monster Collection games, where there's going to be characters that have certain weaknesses. They can be like these are, you can see all the typings right here, like electric, mind, force, ice, etc. And I want to be able to filter to a certain zone, see all the enemy's stats to help me with decision making. Like the area we're currently at in the game, well, actually, I finished an area before I started streaming more. So like all these areas in all these enemies in the Scarlet Devil Mansion, I can see all their stats at just a single drop-down click. I can see what items they turn into, a mechanic in the game. I can see every single like style of attack that they have. I just have a master reference down here of every single attack in the game and who has it and what type it is in the description. So I'm just trying to think of fun ways to make dynamic visualizations to answer on-the-fly questions. How the fuck is there a Touhou clone of Shin Megami Tensei? It's really fun. It's really good, actually. I separate these values myself. Can I show you the HTML, the tables from the dev tools? I can. I'm assuming you want one that's not affected by anything right now. So I don't know which one we should look at. Let's go, I'm assuming like the top level, like here. Yeah, there's the T body, the TR, which I know is the rows. And then we can go inside like the cell columns and stuff. But just let me know what you want to see and I can like focus on it. You go back from getting your hair done, you feel like a cute pupper here. Let me also get out of the way of the fucking CSS, you hoe. Bellatra Pill, that's you. I've played literally 5 games and that's it. Even the original Touhou was like 6 games in one. This is actually my first Touhou experience. I've never done anything before this SMT game. Do I plan on publishing this somewhere so that future players could use the game? Well, so I was thinking because it's made from HTML, I would have to like publish a website, right? And like pay for hosting. I don't really know how all that stuff works, but I'd be fine sharing it. I do want to make like a GitHub of it and just make it open source, but I also want to make sure it's not connected to my real name. So I was thinking about trying to approach it that way. I think you are very correct. I know Kadama was talking about something similar earlier. So I'm trying to think. How do we approach this? So that's the class cell fixed content. So here's the table itself. Oh, so this is what I was copy pasting before. Like right here, before I got rid of it. Because like these are the class names that are being generated by the tool that I am using Plotly, like dash table container, dash spreadsheet container, spreadsheet inner table. It's also just table. I didn't notice it at the very end. I did notice the class names. So text color, hover, background color. Oh, background color, ellipses. I thought it was just background color. I don't know what this ellipses is. I'm unfamiliar. So the accent is hot pink. I do think hot pink is cute. Random shot. I could try just throwing this in here. What is this? Oh, I love CodePen. I haven't done CodePen in so long. Let me just scroll through. I'm not a web dev person. I'm a data person. Let's see. I'm just gonna search for table. Oh, you even have like data table in here. Data table containers. Wow. You know what? Sure, fuck it. Let's try it. There's a lot of stuff that looks correct there. I think it'll just reference this. I don't have to do anything. Reload. So I wonder what I need to change here. Data table container. Is this not a data table container? I thought it would be. Yeah, data table container. So what this seems like what I would want. What am I working on? I'm working on a dynamic interactive visualization tool to answer questions for me while I'm playing Touhou Shin Megami Tensei. So let's see. I'm curious why that didn't work. That felt like a very smart idea, and I appreciate that, Modus. So let's see. So the HTML div is right here. Where do I apply the class name? I need to remind myself. So on the dropdown, you can apply it directly there, but in the data table, you cannot. You have to wrap it in the containing element, as far as I understand. Because I think if I do this, I think if I do class name, it just fails. Pretty sure it's just gonna fail. Reload. Yeah, it died. It died. Yeah, so unexpected keyword class name. So it does not like that there. It is not like trying to just throw that there. I do have to rerun because it crashed. So if you need a website to run this, how am I running it right now? Oh, so that was actually a good example. I'm running it on a local IP address, just with all this code right here. So it's like basically running on my local server instead. You don't play the games, you listen to the music. The music is so good. Corlith is the CSS cock slut streamer. Wow. You're back. You said to comprehend how amazing Modus is. Did you do the thing they do where they walk around their house? You're just like, oh my gosh, Modus. I was mentioning data tables. You thought it would work. I thought it would work too. Like, I honestly don't understand why it didn't. Cause like, let me control Z. So I'm using dash table container and it was using data table container. Wait, but I'm using dash table dot data table. All right, here's a long shot in the fucking dark. Search and replace, buddy. This is not gonna work. So I need to do this, I need to do this. I wanna replace data table container with dash table container. Fuck it, why not? We're playing around. Yes, I wanna save the changes. Oh, I closed it, that's why it said that, whoops. You know, it actually did affect it. It did do something. What? I don't know. It did do something. Oh, so what if I say instead of dot? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the hack. Here's the hack. All right. Fuck, it didn't work. Shit. I thought that would work. I thought it was so cool and smart and funny. Oh, thanks for the 10-bit smile. If you come at a broken poppin', what you do? Good to know that Cora's not doxing themselves. I'm trying very hard not to dox myself. So that header tools, foot tools, page. Where's paw tools? I feel like we're close. I feel like we're close to making any progress here. My tables are centered, which is sexy. Thank you, Modest. So where's the dark element coming from? Are they doing a var here? It's kind of too pie in the sky, but we're close. We're close. We got something. Something changed. So what if I look up any RGB element? So the root is primary, secondary color. Well, first of all, I don't want this primary color like this. I don't know, do something like that. And that should update what I think it is. Frick, no it didn't. Yeah, where are these vars stored? I actually don't understand that. Var highlight color, var primary color. Oh, I see. It's referencing a variable inside of a variable, and then it's showing that around. Oh, okay. I can do a classic debugging thing. I'm going to just put a garish color on and then see where it goes. Hello, garish color. What? Why did that make my text render? That doesn't make sense to me. Why did it make my text render? Hello? Wait, you weren't showing before. This actually solved, I don't know what I did, but things are looking better. And I'm gonna take complete credit for it. All right, so dash data table 1. This is not correct. This is a lie. This is item conversion. That's code smell. The programmer experience. What did I do? I don't know, but it's working. I don't know, but it's working. So something to note in CSS, having multiple classes in a row applied based on inheritance. Oh, so it's like a left to right priority. So if a div class table, it takes those styles to those 3 table elements inside of it. Ooh, not all 3. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this to make sure that I parse this correctly in the future. Yeah. Having multiple classes in a row applies based on inheritance. If I have a div.class table, it applies those styles to table elements inside the .class elements inside the div elements. I believe I'm parsing. Also, speaking of like custom code, this is in my Obsidian. I can click and hold and it'll full screen something. Gosh, I love that. I found that on Google somewhere and it's been beautiful. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit different, right? I don't want to repeat elements. Style cell conditional, style header, style data. Oh, I have 2 here. Style data conditional and style data conditional. Does that work? It was already that way before. These are the filters, which are not a table. And then here's this one. And then I need a comma here or it's gonna break. So this should make all my tables dark, question mark. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh wait, no! How'd you get staggered? Ah, shit, you got staggered. Obsidian is Pog. Oh, so I have a coworker who has their pluses and their minuses like every coworker. But one thing, he does really like Obsidian, and he was like, oh, Kelef, I spent like 2 hours after work just watching those videos you sent me. It was delicious, delicious, beautiful conversation. I just have, oh, I have tea. I haven't sipped my tea all night. Fuck, I have red raspberry tea. Ah. So that to me means that something that I had applied to this element changed in this gigantic copy paste. So those are right here, the div block element. Oh, I can just look at what classes are applied. All right, specifically this block. What is being inherited here? So this right here. Oh, just div in general. Oh, so div in general got properties when I did this big copy paste. Oh, because of root? I think because of root. So the C stands for cascading. To override styles, you just apply a new style to them. You can prevent this by adding, oh, exclamation important at the end of the line. That is also interesting. Add important to every line. Are there competitions to make the worst type of program possible? I'm sure there are. Like something that technically works but is impossible to read or parse. The root looks like it's just setting variables. Is everything inside this, actually? In SSMS, if you hit a control right bracket, it gets you to the end of whatever you select. That is not true here. Oh, is it just there? It's just there. I was nervous. Oh, because it wasn't like, oh, I can just do that too. Oh, this is a copy pasting issue. There we go. That's actually easier to read. I feel much better. Not like that. Your first C# project was a brain fuck interpreter. Brain fuck? I mean, I've never had like the want to get like ear fucking art before, but you know, maybe if I do enough programming, I'll want that. But I'm right here, CZ. I showed you my DOM, please respond. I looked over there, it's blank. What are you talking about? Oh, I see the DOM's running away with another bottom. They're just insatiable. The obfuscated C contest. I've not heard of that, but that's amazing. Oral sex, yeah. It is music to my ears. Hi, Ribbon, awawa. I don't know anything about CSS chat, we're learning. I reloaded out of habit. I did not need to do that. All right, I apologize for the flashbangs. That's literally what I'm trying to fix right now. So this is only having div class div block. So inherited from the HTML, everything's inherited here, but these are only variables. These are only variables. Wait, isn't, oh, cause like, I get it. All right, give me a second, don't judge me. Control Z a lot. I overwrote my custom classes. There we go. When I did my big old fat copy paste earlier. Yeah, you fool, there it is. Damn it. Okay, that's why. That's why. No, they're to the side. You silly. You know, there's a lot of set stuff there that's pointless. Yeah, like I don't understand why all this is here, TBQH. Oh, you made some salmon. Oh, it sounds so nice. Hi, Pepper. I will allow it just this once. Whoa. Awawa. What's this? So we're currently trying to make my page look less shit currently. Honestly, the tables are looking a chef kiss right now. I think they are. I don't know if I want the centering on everything, to be quite honest, so let's just look where that is stored. I like how it is not super wide. I didn't like the width of my previous ones. So where are we at right here? So here's the T body, vertical align middle on T body. So let's go find that in the CSS. So vertical align middle, I'm sorry, I messed up a lot of the dashes here. It looks like shit. Vertical line left, that should be correct, right? No. Is that not how it works? Vertical line CSS. Top, bottom, middle, sub, baseline. Oh. Oh, sorry. Vertical align, not horizontal align. I'm being very silly. Like I said, I'm very new to this idea. All right, so going to the left, we have the T body. God, there's so much here. Filter, yes. Align? Well, that didn't help. Actually, you should be able to like play around with these and change them, right? I actually don't know how. Wait, can I just say something is putting it in the center of the page, like left to right, because that was not the case before we applied this theme. I just don't know what it is, because I don't know how that works. Did you hear about the Pokemon ZA announcement? I did not, but I also don't really pay attention to Pokemon. How about we have a Dom off? The first one to make the other whimper wins. I'd lose very quickly. You hear some dragons love this? So CSS lines to start with dashes are variables. Oh, and you can access them with a var. Did you know you can toggle CSS rules and oh, so like this little checkbox, right? Yeah. I haven't done it today, you're right. Kangi's leap day to get my hops in. Not enough. I did run yesterday after work though. All the front end devs here. Where's the back ends at? I probably want to find the container of the table. It's probably aligning the children. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So flex direction column. I also don't know what that is. So this is the toppest level here. I don't know what would control this. Position relative, flex position row, display flex, width 100%. So I'm just gonna like click. It doesn't save it if you open and close it. Hate this. The highlighting could probably help you see what's going on. That's like the whole last thing. There you go. Inspect. Wow. Ba-da-da. You're a backend dev? Kinda, sorta. Hey, there's the H2. So yeah, this is the top level right here. Position relative. Oh, so I can actually change it sometimes. I can change it there. Margin, max width, dash container table. It's using flex. It's probably doing flex alignment in order to do things. So I have an Alpine theme issued near the top. Isn't that the source of the issues? I thought I took that away here. I did see that in the CSS. You are right. See, I have no external style sheet being brought in, but maybe that's being referenced over here in the code pen. Alpine. Well, I tried to search. I don't know how to search. Oh, it does it like that? I'm not a fan of that style of search. It doesn't bring you to it. I guess I can just look here. I mean, I agreed. I saw it over here. Wrong one. I did see Alpine somewhere. Inherited from HTML. So technically you're a front-end dev. You tend to wear many hats in industrial software. I pretty much, well, I don't know, I was gonna say I usually just do data visualization. That's not true anymore. I do automation. I do efficiency stuff. Oh my God. I ran SP Who Is Active on my SSMS earlier, and on my work, there were multiple different jobs that were running 2 to 3 days and hadn't stopped, so I had to kill them. Which I felt very good about. I'm leaking my local IP address. If only CZ would just DDoS me. The jobs, yeah. I wish my DOM would break. Oh, so is this where I can play with stuff? I have no idea what any of this stuff is. I do see, yeah, where was it? Class div AG theme Alpine M4. Hopping right into complicated CSS is a trip. I'm tripping, I'm falling, somebody catch me. So you can live edit HTML in the dev tools. I thought I tried to do that and it didn't let me. Is this not where I should be clicking, is right here? I can change like some things, but not like all things. It's a user agent style sheet. Like I said, I'm very baby. You almost actually went, should an IP should not be shown. I don't know anything about computer. I tried very hard not to dox myself before doing the stream. You're trying to be saying, let's just make some nice CSS work versus let's start with nothing and slow and make it nice. The latter is better for learning. It takes a while to get you where you're gonna go. Yeah. I mean, as long as we're just spending time together, just being silly people on the internet, like me in Twitch chat, then I'm happy. And if I ever get annoyed, I can always, I forgot it turned off. I can always just play Xenoblade Chronicles 3. If I ever get annoyed, but I'm having fun right now. So if I want to change the background color, then I could just do that in the body itself. Yeah. So like, how would I funny live edit that right now? Because I thought it would be clicking right here in the body. In the local CSS file, just overwrite the AG theme. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Could I just have it be blank? Because like, it is interesting that Alpine doesn't show up here at all. So what is the exact gosh darn spelling of that? Here it is. Oh, no, it's perfect. I don't know what the M4 is there. I guess I don't need the M4. I could just get rid of that, right? Overwriting is applied on a line-by-line basis. Maybe Cora has a port open? Oh my gosh. I mean, it has to be open for somebody else to fill it dramatically. M4 is another class, okay. So I assume I have to put something in here for it to be happy. Whoops. Fingers your port cutely. Is this Protogen RP? So if I want to add a rule to the selector in the inspector, select the last value of the list and press enter, it'll make a new line and not the most intuitive. Okay. It's a great playlist. Thank you, Thun Thun. All right, so we're right over here. Oh, so I can do that right here. So let's see, position, fixed, absolute, relative, sticky. Oh my God, you want to get sticky position together, chat? Yeah. I mean, maybe I should not try and do complicated stuff like this immediately. Is that a bad idea? Am I a bad boy for doing this? Is it cool that I'm doing this? Is it cool being a bad boy and doing this live? Oh, no, okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So absolute would mean it's not flexing. I don't know what is setting that right now because I'm on the outermost element of this like weakness table. This is very cool. Jump into the deep end is the most fun way to learn web dev. All I wanted to do was make cute dynamic graphs and now I'm learning web dev. It's a slippery slope. I actually do just want to change like my background color because I really hate it right now. Wait, you're you're publicizing your ignorance and lack of knowledge as you strive to learn more. Cringe. I am cringe. Thanks for being cringe with me, chat. Wait a second. There we go. I think somewhere around like here would probably be good. Lamau, he's learning shit. Tweaking stuff with the inspector is great for testing things. Yeah, I just need to know where to click and what particular things I need to click with. Because like for this one, we know we can see it is a middle boy. How would I make them a left aligned boy and still keep their current width? Is my current out loud question. I don't know which of these hoes is controlling it. Position relative. Did I change that? X and their parent has a center flex alignment. So this would be the top level, right? Because what is above right here is the weakness, unless it's this. Unless you're the hoe. Display block. Oh wait. I'm confusion. So I found a local CSS horror right here. But it's not even called that. It's called local CSS literally. But this was the link under Alpine. I didn't even think about sources over here. Yeah, AG theme outline. AG theme Alpine is the local CSS, is how I'm interpreting that. You guys are speaking another language. Well, the best way to learn is get hands-on, and thankfully it involves your tongue. Also, Silver, how's your night been? Open, no, never drop table, God. My coworker, like the newest hire on the team, and to be fair, she's been here for like a year at my company. We've been doing a lot of this stuff with like licensing for a particular service we have, and I recently got access to create new users, assign them to groups, destroy users, stuff like that. And like personally, I am like very nervous at the idea of ever deleting anything. And like yesterday, we were on a call like with my new boss, and he was like, oh, here's how we go through the user creation process. Here's how we can batch it, like telling us very good info. And this morning, we got new stuff, and the boss was like, cool, let's like do this on a call, and I'll be here if you need me, but I'm gonna be kind of like taking just like a background role as you do this stuff because we already talked about it. And she was like, oh, you know what? I think I accidentally ran my script to delete certain users, and the things we just did yesterday, I think I did that. And I'm like, wait, you accidentally deleted something? And she's like, yeah, you know, I might have just hit play on this Python script that just deleted stuff. And I'm like, how? How do you accidentally delete a batch of individuals? Oh, oops, click, teehee, I just killed some people. Wow, they're out of the system. I don't understand. I'm so paranoid about ever doing anything with deletion. I accidentaled it. And you get your hands in the back end. The thing is, I just can't find it, comma. I need somebody to help me, maybe using their own hands. So if I scroll down, I might find the rest of the definition, unless it's just not defined. Oh, like over here in the sources. Like, is it in here? Alpine. Oh, that's a line, damn it. Oh, I mean, that's the one I did. That's the one I did to try and overwrite it, because it existed before. Maybe I could ask ChatGPT. I mean, I already have chat right here on the twitch.television. Oh, sure, I could put my tongue out. Oh yeah, it's been a weird week. That's all right. Happy tomorrow is Friday. Me too. I'm so fucking happy tomorrow's Friday. Oh, and my CSS inspector bit. Oh, I am being a silly hoe. I don't know why this class is being assigned here though. Oh, is it just everything? It's just like everything. Rowie, row, row, row. So dash table container does have display flex. Align items baseline. I don't know anything about align items. Let's look it up. So where is W3? Here we go. align items. Is that how I should do it? That's what it was, align dash items. Bro, I put dark theme. What are you doing? Ah, I hate it. I don't know how to unbe angry. There we go. I'm just gonna do it like this. Align items CSS. Tell me about it, internet. Stretch, center, start, end. Okay. So it says baseline. I don't know what that means. Baseline? Baseline alignment. There's a lot of different searches here. All flex items are aligned such that their flex container baselines align. The item with the largest distance between its cross-start margin edge and a baseline is flush with the cross-start edge of the line. Those are definitely words. Those are definitely words. ChatGPT sounds nice. I've only ever used it for stubbing out Python functions and like never anything else. So watchable. Hi, Cosmo. I'm literally just scrolling through documentation. If I imagine the page as ruler paper, baseline is the center along the page lines, like the horizontal center, right? Or sorry, I guess like, Oh, sorry, we have MS Paint. We don't need words. We don't need words, we have art. So like if it's rulered like this, then the baseline would be this center, right? Oh, sorry, different color, we're artists. There we go. Oh, sorry, we have to have the blue. We have to have the blue. There we go. Now it's real art. Corelith art stream. So it's a good tutorial in Flexbox. It's hard to me to tell if you're actually using it. But there's pictures and stuff. Let's go. Wow, wow. Oh, we're doing color puzzles? Please no. Wow, Flexbox. Container. So like stretching dynamically. Sorry, I'm blocking the funny visuals. That's Cora between the two blue people. Let me do this. There we go. Not there. I'm sorry, Gyuju. So this is flex direction, flex wrap. So these are all like, what is it called? I know this is a class. What is this called? An element, an attribute? It's probably an attribute. Oh, wow. There is a lot of cool stuff you can do here. Okay. You can have like the order. Wow. You reference these pics a lot when you're using flex. Chad, do you want to flex grow together? You make a container and put the boxes inside. So align items is being used in my code. So I understand what it means by baseline. It's a great visual to understand what's doing there. I jump between problems too quickly for you. I know, I'm sorry. My brain is just like this. Carl's gonna align you. I already know you're gremlin aligned. Flex is short for flex grow. Okay. Align self, align content. Gap, row gap, column back. Okay. Row. So yeah, this has display, flex, and align items baseline, which I'm actually just assuming there's other ones that have this too. Because what else is mock put as that? Dash table container, header tools. These are basically the same thing. Also, this is justify content start. I thought it said center, which I was excited about. This dash table container display flex is like assigned multiple times, right? Because like this is here. Oh, well, I think this is more of like what Gray was talking about, where like if this is contained inside of here, then these are applied. You remember using that tutorial like 4 years ago when you made your first site? Hell yeah. Okay, so dash table container, header tools, which I was just looking at. This one, right? I guess there's a couple that have header tools there. So I have to do the dash in or I die. So this says to find the element with the class header tools that is a descendant of the element with the class dash table container. Yeah. The display tag there describes how it interacts with other elements. Okay. Just like, no, we already talked about important earlier. No, user was banned for this post. Why? What front-end dev wants to align themselves with my open port? Wow. I'm sending packets. I'm gonna pack it. Anyway. I only have a vague understanding of any web things. All right, let me close my Discord. I don't want to get distracted by it. Let me do this. Perfect, okay. So I understand, or at least I think I understand, when it's saying flex because you want it to be flexible in where an item can actually be. Do you want it to be on the left or the right or the center or the uppies or the downies? You want it to dynamically be able to be around somewhere. Oh, so here's justify content. I was actually just gonna try and do that. So it says start. Justify content start. I don't see that here. I see a flex start, which I assume would be like here. The space is a descendant selector. Am I parsing that? The space is a descendant selector. Oh, I'm sorry, you mean like here. So like the space in between it. So it's like, oh, okay, header tools is inside of here. Well, actually, even the hover. Yeah, the hover shows it perfectly. Thank you, VS Code. All right. So Flexbox is CSS native solution for responsiveness. That's cool though. These are footer tools, these are pages. So use Flexbox to make responsive sites with media queries. You're so cool, Akaburb, wow. All right, so going back to the matter at hand. The matter at hand. Wow. How did I get rid of that? There we go. So these are my divs. So yeah, here's the spreadsheet container. Dash spreadsheet dash empty 01 dash no filter dash fill width. Oh, this is width 100%. That's interesting. So what if I say like 80? What happens? I didn't say percent. Ooh, look at that. Okay, you can just go, oh, and it even shows me like what the back is. That's interesting. So I'm just playing around now, just having fun. What I would love is to be able to hide this and not actually lose my spot. You think we're starting fresh with local CSS applying styles? I agree. I think we should do that. This has been fun, but I agree. I think there's too much going on and we should kind of start from scratch, even if I've had fun. All right, hey chat, let's learn the very basics of CSS together. Why not? Is there anything I want to save from here? Bottom 2. These bottom 3, bottom 4, I care about a lot. Those are really good. And I don't think I'll bother keeping any of the root or... Yeah, I don't think I want any of those. So I can move where the inspector dots. I can move where the inspector dots in the triple... Oh, sorry, I know what you're talking about now. Perfect, I understand. Whoops. Learn CSS. I'm not a professor. I mean, I'm sexy and fuckable like a professor, but I'm not knowledgeable like one. Did I not get rid of it? Oh, sorry. This is actually our base CSS, right? Why does it go so wide? Right, I'm gonna redo it though, just to 100% make sure I understand that this is not based off anything else. All right, cool. So this is our base baby. This is our base buddy, our base baby. So you know what, it's actually pretty good already because we have the forced darkness on the tables itself. What courses do I teach? I teach the best way to squirm when you're being loomed over. I teach Impeccable Orgasms 101. Oh, sorry, 301. I misspoke there. And then I also teach how to flirt with voice messages while your cool crush is gone visiting somewhere, and to make them giggle and then have everybody stare at them when they're giggling and they feel a little bit embarrassed but also incredibly horny about it. I teach that class. It's really long. Don't ask for the course code. Oh, the secret flirting technique. Fucking love that. Yeah, so this is our local CSS. Like, what could I want to change? You got held back in Advanced Orgasms 301. No, the only reason that happened is because you're also in orgasm denial, so they intentionally held you back to make you horny about it. Long, long table. Gosh darn it. Oh yeah, I guess I could just throw it at the bottom, right? Oh yeah, I could, perfect. That's exactly what Matos was talking about. Oh, you can even pull it out? That's so nice. I didn't know you could pull it out. So what do we want to do? How would I adjust like column widths? Like this sucks IMO, how wide these are, because I have other tables that are really fucking big. So how would I make a class that says, please keep me skinny and adorable, please. So let's play around and try and do that now that we have the pulled out version. I'll eventually find it. I don't even need to find it. I can just do this. You have no interest in pulling it out? Well, then how will you finish? Can I roll in all of them? There's an intense screening process. Yeah, it's called I Flash You by loading different tables like this. Ah! And you have to be able to survive that for moments on moments. Anyone want to do a study sesh? Whoa. You have no interest in pulling it out. Then how are you going to cover me? Anyway. All right, let me make this a little bit wider. By a little bit, I mean a lot of it. Internally, obviously. Is that your favorite way to finish, Pasky? So let's see, DT table. There's the cell table, the T body. Okay, so that's what I wanted to see. Dash spreadsheet container, dash spreadsheet, dash empty. Perfect. Okay, so we can just sort of like steal this general spot right here. Then we can say the container, the spreadsheet inside the container, and then no filter dash fill width. So theoretically, we can just play with stuff inside of here, right? Absolutely. It perfectly combos into cuddling and smooching. Gosh, smooching is so good. Gosh, kisses are great. Type 1 in chat if you like the feeling of a boy's lips or tongue against yours. Table, wait. Table styling is like CSS 201. That's all I want though. That's all I want is tables. Gosh, I love a good kiss. I told this to my crush. I told them, well, actually, I guess it's in the other order. They told me, I've been told I'm a good kisser, and I told them directly after. That's one of the hottest things I've ever heard, and probably the hottest thing you've ever told me. You're not familiar with that feeling yet? I mean, the fantasy for some people of the allure of the romance of just kissing is much better than the reality for them. So while CSS does the inheritance-esque selector thing, HTML does not. And multiple classes in the HTML just applies to all of them. That is good to know. Your first kiss was fucking terrible. True, me too. Yeah, same. That's why I said true, because it was also true for me. As was your first time doing other things. I mean, that's also true for me. See, yeah, just like Pasky, which is very valid. Like kissing IRL for you is not super exciting. The fantasy, just in general, is all I really care about at the end of the day. Like, yeah, I want to hear their cute voice. Yeah, I want to hear their cute laugh. Yeah, I want to hear them moan just a little bit. But the fantasy of that is a lot more exciting than the reality. Oh, so here's where I add it. Okay. So it is not what I thought it would do. Would it be background dash color? So I'm inside I'm inside this table right here trying to affect it. So it means it's being overwritten by my other stuff. So here's what I want to try and do. I want to I'm gonna get rid of this for a sec because it's gonna crash. So which table is that? That's the middle table. So it's going to be not weaknesses, yes item conversions. We're gonna get rid of this styling, which we can always get back. I'm gonna try and do this on the CSS itself. Okay, so it already re-rendered, which is exactly what I want. All right, so item conversions, table. So this is where I want to try and play with stuff, okay? Okay, so background dash color. The selector made me think it worked. Okay, so background dash color did not do what I expected there. So it's more on like the cells. It's more on like the actual cell itself. So it's not at that level. We have to go a little bit deeper, right? So it is absorbing from here. There's still the DT table container, the class cell. So I'm just playing around. Border color inherit. So there's nothing here that says color, correct? There's accent color. It does say background color. Oh, like their neck are biting. Do you need like big, strong? Do you need like big, strong teeth like that to be good at biting? Because I can provide that. Is there a kissing solution to CSS? I don't know. Let's ask our friend W3 Schools. Hey, W3 Schools, can you teach me about kissing? The FA? What is this? FAS, FA kiss beam? You want to use your beam kiss with me? Do you want to beam clash with your kiss? See, y'all have been struggling lately with showing affection. It's something we kind of want to get into the next VR chat meetup. So what level is interesting to you, Ribbon? Is the idea of just like petting? Is it like a soft, gentle start to affection? Is it more like words? Is it something a little bit further? Ooh, your first IRL kiss can be Kiyoshi. Wow. Play slips here to align tables. Okay, so where am I aiming? Is it your face? Is it your neck? Am I going lower? Just let me know. You technically kissed someone before. They said it did not count, and you honestly agree. You're happier thinking that you haven't spanked your first kiss. That's really cute. Cell table, useful class, possibly. Yeah, I assume all these are using cell table, which sounds like it could be very helpful. So if I go to the lowest element, I can see, oh, computed tab, and why it has a certain rule even if it's not applied directly. So this is something I don't know about. So let's just hold right. So computed tab. Oh, so there's a whole bunch of shit here. So border color, display, font family, line height, white space. So can I add things here or no? I don't think so. Show all. Whoa, holy shit. Transparent. Isn't there something beautiful about the imperfection of reality? I kind of think so. Kiss laser. Hi, Kadoom. Shoot you with my kiss beam. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Can you get a puff? You want to puff and listen to hot jams? Yeah. Words especially. We've gotten pushback from our partner for being open with friends. I kind of sent Phoebe into a spiral the other day, but you recovered. Yeah. I'm glad that y'all recovered. Would you kiss a little worm wearing an I'm stupid sweater? Only if they were able to purchase the model and make some small edits to the shirt and it says, don't bully me, I'm gonna go, like we already talked about. Maybe then I'll kiss. Phoebe being your headbait? No, I remembered. He's buffing so hard, he's turning red in the face. I'm so red. Okay. Anyway. Red. Hi, Marambo. Marambo, how you been? Have you been well? So here's cell table. Let's play around with cell table. Like I said, I'm very new to this. Feel free to suggest anything or tell me to do anything, and I'll be happy to play around. Okay. Right now I'm just trying to mentally understand where any of the colors are being applied, because I know how to do it via code. Like, we already know how to do it via code. How the fuck do I do it via CSS? Because it just says background color, color white, and like that works. Like style data, style header, like that works. But I'm trying to understand like why it works, so I can do a little bit more like customization on my own end. You drew something that looked okay? Let's heckin' go. So the idea I said of fantasy being more thrilling than reality, is that related to my aceness? Do you think it's a pretty general feeling? I mean, there are a lot of things that I enjoy IRL, like hugs. Like hugs are so amazing and so beautiful. Any sort of like emotional successes that I can get because I feel very powerful and accomplished in my life. Well, I guess I enjoy those virtually and IRL-ly. I like setting goals, and I like showing off, and I like sharing. I don't know. I took that question very existentially of, are there things that I like to daydream about more than I actually like to experience, period? I mean, I can be a daydreamer, for sure. I'm a very romantic person, for better or for worse. Oh, so I love how Rod phrased it the other day. So Rod was streaming on their birthday, Rod_Shark, and they said something I thought was so funny. They're like, oh yeah, we as friends can kiss and I'll like it, but you'll have to tell me it's platonic because I won't feel like it's platonic. And this conversation made me think of that. Is Naruto a nerd? I am, you should bully me about it. Show all will show you every CSS rule. So that was this over here, this checkbar. So like on the cell table. Rowie, row, row. Accent color, display the table, the width, the show everything. This is so relaxing. You've been literally addicted to a funny new game called Balatro. I purchased it, what, yesterday? So the thing the code is doing, you think, is adding a style attribute directly to the HTML, which overrides most CSS rules. Okay. Nice thing about fantasy, it removes the physical elements entirely, which in your case where a lot of the discomfort comes from. Yeah, I've been DMing with a couple of different friends about how I personally interface in a horny way in a virtual world, which we already showed off virtual dicks in you earlier. So this might as well be my background while I talk. But you know, it's interesting. I do very much enjoy the fantasy that can bring to the table. I like the idea of existing in a space where like my body, my physical world does not matter. The other's physical body does not matter. I am there for them in their truest form, which is what is their personality, it's their voice, it's their laugh, it's their presence, it's their energy. All of that is so much more important to me than the physical form. I much rather focus on that detail on that. And if they could be a hot virtual animal at the same time, then that's better too. Counter-Strike source? What a nerd. How about use that mouth to kiss you instead of guessing about nerd things? But then I want to talk about nerd things. Is this how bowling works? Yeah, that was really good, actually. You're a hopeless romantic. You want to look at a boy in the eyes and hold them close. Want to feel loved in the moment, look into their eyes and just see the passion. Oh. It's a pretty tough question. I'll have to ask you more about it another time. I mean, I'm always happy to talk. I don't know if I'll be very informed about talking about everything, but I'm always happy to chat. Ooh, yeah, like touching their soul. Ooh, I love how you phrase that. I adore touching my crush's soul. That's true. We're here for you in your truest form, Cora. So for me, says Kadama, there are things you only like in fantasy because they're either removing real world consequences, a requirement for you enjoying it. Are you straight up making up how something will feel with no basis in reality and exploring that? But yeah, like, I agree with that. And before I got into VR as like a horny vehicle for myself years and years ago, and I've said this before, so this is not a reveal, but it might be new to some people. I met my husband through horny text RP, and that's not an exaggeration. And then we just bonded over other things. We got to know each other as a person second and as a sexual object first, which honestly, like I won't detail who it is, but I was DMing quite intensively with a friend over the past few days about like their interfacing with like their own sexual desires and how they're exploring it. And for me, like a long time, I would do what I did with my husband. Like it worked out incredibly well for me. Like we've been together like 8+ years and it started with a horny text RP. I don't think I could ask for much more, but that's how I used to exist, where I would define somebody as a sexual relationship first and then try and get to know them. I think that is a much worse idea than going in the exact opposite direction. And that's what I've been learning about myself in this past, I don't know, year and some change, where starting, oh my God, you're a friend. I already like you. I already connect with you. I already want to spend more time with you. What if that was just a little bit horny too? And I don't know, I've waxed poetic about my crush in a joking way, in a serious way, and this will be a serious way. I feel very lucky that it happened in the direction it did, where I got to know them as a person first. We talked for hours and interacted for hours before any even, you know, slight sexual fantasy was present. And I really am happy that it happened that way, because that I think is the correct way for me to enjoy that sort of stuff now. What if your friends are in the same room? Wow, imagine. Might need to ask me something about the other stream. Don't forget to add this to the spreadsheet. The jingle patch confirmed. I love that you remember that. You might know what romance really is. You may be aromantic. Yeah, everybody interfaces with this stuff so fucking differently. It's like really hard to talk about because everybody's journey is different, even if you're using the same labels. Like, ace may or may not be the correct phrasing for me, because I'm an incredibly like horny person, but then the reality sets in. Like I was describing it this way to a friend in VR chat on Friday night when we were just talking and catching up. And I was telling them like, oh yeah, I'll push somebody and I'll push them and I'll push them and I'll talk to them and I'll tease them and I'll push them and I'll talk to them. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, you want to touch me? And I'm like, no, where'd that come from? When it's completely my fucking fault for pushing and being flirty. And then the reality sets in, I'm like, no, why would you think I want that? So I'm glad that I have my own outlet and my own place to enjoy that sort of stuff, because I don't know, for a long time, I just didn't. Sometimes you wish you connected with a more like aero crowd. You're a hopeless romantic. Text RP is underrated these days. It's still good. I just haven't done it in a while. I mean, why would I text RP with a boy when I can use my voice and stuff? So same with your partner. You did a horny RP and he started asking questions. Me thought-provoking philosophical questions after. That's so fucking cute. I love that. You also exist that way and you agree with me. Imagine liking Cora. What a thing to wake back up to. Oh, horny time. I feel like I could top the market of horny coding on Twitch.tv. I think that's a subset that we are sorely missing on this platform. I mean, I don't watch many coding streams. Chad, if you watch coding streams, are they usually really horny? Let me know. You just like cuddling your friends. That's so good. So you're actually talking the other day with people about how often you feel on the outs because you do not connect with a lot of the classic furry fantasy kinks, because you need the things you're into to be actionable. RP and fantasy has never really done it for you. So like both me and my husband are very, very horny people, just like in different ways. I mean, I won't detail his stuff too much because that's his own private affairs that he can talk about if he wants to. But like for me, like I just want to just be like, wow, we're both here pretending and it's great. And oh, fuck, I came for you. And I had a really adorable orgasm about it and you got to hear it. So you've been coming to the terms of the fact you're not physically attracted to humans. Rego, I don't know if you've been around while I've told this story. My husband had a friend visiting, and we got lunch together. We came back, and they were like, "Oh, Kelif," and they're like an incredibly kinky person. They're like, "I'm gonna dom you. I'm gonna say horrible things to you, and you're gonna come back and beg for more." They're like one of those sorts of people. And they were like, "Oh, Kelif, look at this new slut I have. They're really good. They follow orders so well." They showed me a picture of them on their phone, and I go, "Oh, they're cute." And they said, "You didn't mean that." And I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." I have no attraction to humans left in my body. You're right. I felt nothing when I saw this boy that you are mentally dominating into the ground. I felt no attraction. You've described yourself as hyper demisexual. So the second half of that, demisexual, I'm aware, like you're only attracted to friends. Does this mean that you are hyper attracted to friends, or that you need, well, I guess I was about to say, or if you need to be attracted to friends to even want to have sex with them. But like, I feel like that's the whole point of demisexual, is just like, I really only want to do it if I know you very well. Garlic bread, aw, garlic bread and cuddles. Bodies are gross, they can be. Chaos, hi Chaos. Also DJ Soda Cat, hi. Thanks for following. You figured out a while ago that the human idea of romance is just not something that you're interested in. So you go with the aromantic label rather than trying to explain your weird autistic Therian brain. It's so hard to like find somebody you connect with like in every way that you want to. Sigh. Like in the last, what is it, 8 years, I found my husband and my crush where I feel like I connect with them on a very like intimate personal level and an intimate level. I love how I come in and says Corliss says I'm a horny person. I mean, it's true. So concerning the soul touching thing, that's one thing you really enjoy about art, games, music, writing, etc. You get access to someone pouring their soul out. Yeah. I got you good doing that little voice. I like using my voice. It's an instrument, and I'm very good at playing it. I adore you in the exact way that you are. Anything that happens over VR is incredibly great, whether it translates IRL or not. Thank you. So the only coding streams I've watched are yours, and they're incredibly horny. Oh, Cody's great. If I was up to it, could we cuddle someday? Well, I mean, we're both going to FWA, right? So like, if the stars align there and we both have time, which, given how last FWA went, I assume my schedule is going to be a trash fire. That's very exciting. But yeah, we can like hug and cuddle, and oh my God, there's a bed. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh my God, we're both there and you're so warm. You're only horny when the room is horny. So right now. Given that the only coding streams you watched before this were CZ's, they are. You're definitely a people pleaser, says Matos. Friends. Ooh, I'm gonna think of cool things to do to you and get you horny. I get to press all these buttons. Aw. You liked your coding streams? I liked your coding streams too. Human. Extreme examples, but things like Vor have never done anything but like for you because it cannot be real. We've been using the phrase hyper here, like hyper demisexual. I feel like I'm hyper vanilla. I'm like, oh my God, tell me you're my friend and you hold my hand and I already have a heart on. Like I like the simplest possible things. I feel like I am incredibly easy to please, but because I'm easy to please, it becomes difficult to please me because everybody else wants more for the most part. Most people don't want the simplest basic things. They can think it's boring. They can think it's vanilla. But much like an affogato, just pour that espresso all over me and mix me up with those simple vanilla things. Keep it just a little bit caffeinated. I'm there for it. Or they are into their friends having the hyper tag on E6. You're definitely a demi-pansexual, if that's a thing. Maybe just demi, if demi already encompasses anyone. I thought Demi was just friends in general. Like I don't think it has like a gender identity role attached to it. Hi, Cyan. Hey, Cyan, we're being horny. Hi. You want to love so badly. You have so much love. You want to give it to everyone. I think that's very cute. Funnily enough, bodies being gross is kind of why I like them. I'm glad that you do enjoy them. I mean, I spent so much time not being sexually awakened, so I was sexually asleep. I was sexually honk-shoe, sexually me-me-ing through the vast majority of my life. Like, I'm in my early 30s, and like all throughout my 20s, I was just like, I think the problem's me. Like, I would have sex with boys, and I would be like, that's it, question mark? I was supposed to enjoy this? Fuck, what am I doing wrong? I'm the problem. And of course, this like, there was a small section of my life where I would just hook up with these different boys, some of which I knew a little bit, and some of which I knew a lot of it. And at the end of it, I'm just like, oh, okay. And I didn't really, I don't know. I never fell deep into that. Like, there were times that were very fun. I can't say they weren't. But if I have the choice of going to do that sort of stuff and literally going to stream on Twitch or playing a video game, I'm going to choose the latter too. Hi, Kieran. I love the yaps. Cuddling in bed with Cora, gosh. Thank y'all for this. Is really helping us feel like we're not awful for the way we experience attractions. I like talking about any sort of weird emotional feeling stuff because it always like brings out connections you would not expect. And I think that's part of the fun of having a platform like in the way that I do. You're gonna go through dash docs. You can render latex. Let's go. I know it's latex, sorry. I always want to say latex. I actually used LaTeX for, oh God, what was it? Chemistry notes in college. I was that fucker. I was just like, well, I can actually display this math right here. And I can find all these symbols and put them in there. I was definitely that guy in college. Why am I going to FWA core? There's humans over there, humans inside of suits, but I get to see the human version of my beautiful internet friends. I get to hear their voice. I get to connect with them. Wow. You're very much Demi. And it's so much if I want to please my friends thing. That's very cute. We're talking about vanilla ice cream. Yeah, it's me. All the white parts on me. Oh, yeah, the thing is, I'm gonna melt. Oh, I guess everybody just has to keep licking up all the vanilla ice cream that's gonna melt off me because it's so hot in here with all the horny talk. Gosh. I need a fidget toy. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I'm actually gonna sip water too. I lied, I sipped tea. Hi, Rick. So this is very odd. All the horny talk in your EP brain was doing odd things. Oh, you have your weighted blanket on? I've still never used a weighted blanket. You feel like you're kind of stuck in the middle, or you're too kinky for the normies, and not kinky enough to have anything in common with the other people I hang out with. I mean, I have a local friend here who, how do I phrase it? Like, they are kinky in their own particular personal way, and everybody else that has the kinks that they wish to explore happens to live like 10,000 fucking miles away from each other. So it's always just like, how you doing, buddy? And they're like, sigh, if only I could be over here with these friends who do the kinky things I like. Which really just, you know, leads to them traveling. You like to be reminded of friendship between friends. That's one of the main things to keep you happy. Keep pie on your thon until you can jump. That's a much better Twitch title. Fuck. I'm changing my title right now. Keep pie on my thon until I can jump. You're so fucking right. I'm changing my title. Oh, man. I'll make an anchor in my head so that anytime I'm near you, you put your paw out towards me, it just gravitates into mine. That's cute. Kyoshi, hi, hello. You like bodies being gross in fantasy where you can fine tune every aspect of their grossness. That's interesting. Cora only enjoys sex too, the sequel. So head would be cute too. Your paw would just automatically pet you. That's me, Marshman. Perfect cosplay. So you too gay for the normies, none of a top or a bottom for the gays. You can relate sometimes. I mean, this is a story I want to tell, but I'm not going to tell that story because it's a little too revealing. Anyway, but yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like switches, not standard just top bottoms in the fandom, like service tops, service bottoms. I feel like there's all these different flavors that are getting a lot of like highlight and like excitement about them. The flex of doing both a coding stream and a horny stream at the same time. Oh, sorry, let's code for a little bit. Okay, cool. What if you could have sex and stream on Twitch? User has been banned. I mean, what a way to fucking go out, huh? Actually, it's law tech. I can't tell if you're teasing me. Corleth over here talking about feelings, making people feel good how they feel. Doesn't he know the Twitch streamers are supposed to be gaming, drinking G Fuel, and dropping that Hello Fresh link? I definitely, because I've been so pilled on my mainstream, I definitely read that as Hello Fresh Lint at the end. You get to see the version of your friends that you can hold hands with. That's true. Whoa, I gotta put my tongue on this. I'm gonna cuddle you so hard the next time you see me on VR chat. Oh, but the thing is, my crush is back in town, and you know how obsessed I am with my crush. I literally DM'd them after my last stream, and I'm just like hair twirl. I'm like, oh my gosh, do you wanna like spend time together on Friday night? Like I did that and everything. So I'm gonna be busy probably. You already had ice cream, you can't possibly have any more. Put me in a bowl for later. Also, Lyra, hi. Lyra, thanks for the great stream title. When we get back to CSS, try table background color dark gray. We might be mega overcomplicating things, maybe. I'll do that right now. I literally tried to use my other keyboard because I have a 2 PC setup. This is like, one of the few streams I've done on one stream. Local CSS, so table, background color, just like, I don't know, dark gray. But I like the gray that's in chat. No, it ignored me. So whatever is on the tables that is being created with the actual dash, the dash data tables, it is like overriding the local CSS. I think Mados may have been onto something where like this is being injected into the HTML. Exclamation point, come. Hi. You should have friends close by to hold hands with. Oh, whoa. I mean, I'm incredibly blessed. And I was talking about this with a friend the other day. Like this is the biggest style of first world problem where like I live in a spot with so many local furries. Casey is popping, and this other friend I was talking to is also popping with local furries everywhere, every direction. And I said to them, looks all around me, sees amazing local furries as she gets to know better, ... logs into VR chat. Oh gosh, that is my life right now. Kajum aside, you cleaned up already? Whoa. Hope you're doing well. I am. I was really tired today. I don't know if it comes across in my voice or my energy or my mannerisms or my speaking or my jokes or my anything. But like I had a really busy work week this week, and I honestly didn't want to game. I didn't want to game very much, and I don't know, I would have felt weird doing this over on Caliph, so here I am. That's why I like having a second channel, is there's no expectations here. I could literally have a paint drying YouTube video in the background and then just like talk over it and be fine. See, like Pasky has like the perfect like mental thought about it. Great process. Bodies are great because they're all unique and have their little quirks. There's so much detail to enjoy by inspecting someone's body. I wish that excited me. We're gonna head home now. Pop in a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. Go out with a Kajam. I mean, most people go in with it. There are social bottoms. Then there's social bottoms that secretly like social toppings sometimes. That is adorable how you phrase that. I would never tease my friends except Deckies. Always tease Deckies. Hey, Thun Thun, do you recognize the video in the corner? I stole it from you. You're welcome, Caliph. A blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then. An exclamation point nut? I was too... Yeah, so Snowman, Faywin in chat, they got to see me firsthand be like, hey, I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna go step away and just leave a voice message to my crush. How many did I leave to my crush? Telegram, don't open on the screen. Thank you, you didn't. Computer, find crush DMs. Crush DMs found. All right, I'm gonna count out how many fucking voice messages I left this particular anonymous individual on the other day. How much have we talked since then? Holy shit. I'm scrolling. Oh, this is hot though. Let's look at this. I can show this on stream. Let me make sure. wait. wait. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. This is fine, right? This is fine to show. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure there wasn't like recommended tweets or some fucking bullshit. Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, they sent me this, so y'all can look at this while I go find the thing that I'm trying to find. I want to count the voice messages. Bum. How the hell am I still not there? I'm scrolling. Bum. I'm still not there. Good, we talked so much. Oh, perfect. I do have this picture. This is exactly what I want. So, photo evidence from Rago here in the corner. This is me like literally going to the corner to message my crush excitedly, using my voice. Okay, here we are. We're there. I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I sent 20 private voice messages going off into the corner to my crush. Wow. Can't believe it was fucking 20. I did not think it was 20. I did not think it was 20 separate times I ran to the corner to send them something. They were at least 30 seconds long each. One of my favorite things is wrinkles. The distinct laugh lines, eye wrinkles that you get from smiling. I get this. My forehead can get very wrinkly when I smile because I have very expressive eyebrows. You're thinking of trying to do things. You were learning with solvable programmable problems in horny chat. What was the thing we talked about the last time I saw you? That you're doing computer stuff? You should do that. If you do computer stuff, don't let me horny stop you. You don't mean to interrupt horny time, it's just the only way we know to contribute. No, like I am happy to do programming stuff here or there. I'm literally not at the bottom of chat. CSS your beloved. I don't know jack shit, Scion. That's most of what the stream is me trying to understand anything. I just straight up don't have any here. Don't have any what here? You didn't want a game, so you started... Yes, Cell, that's a call out post to me. You didn't want a game, so you started coding? Yes. Yes. You love the Gran Turismo mix so much. The person who made it is the savior. It's so good. I wish I was blessed. Caliph bless BMO. We could make a paint drying horny. I believe in us, especially if it's white paint. Hi, Creed. Speaking of people who are horny and cool. Hi, Creed. Hope you're well. Najut. Hi, Andy. I have no idea how far away I am from the bottom of chat. I'm looking disrespectfully. Hi, Dusky. Dusky, you did such a good job on Thun Thun's model. I forget the name of that base, but it's very, very good. Draining, Kiss, Bite, and Grass Knot. Is Grass Knot a Pokemon move? I don't know anything about Pokemon. Computer, Earl Grey, hot. What appreciable dragons, yeah. Also time to jump in. Hi, Bug, hi. Look at those blue sky mutuals. See, yeah, Silver's got the right of it. God, kissing's hot. What the fuck is that ceiling squid? Oh, you mean fucking Rago? Yeah. You saw me later that night in the corner doing the same thing. We just saw the count. It was 20. It was 20 times. I voice messaged my crush on Friday. It was just voice messages. I take smooch back. What did Dusky do to you? My mighty beans eyebrows, yeah. Your friends is a coder once said Python's like an anaconda in the pants of coding languages. You don't get it. So anaconda is like a, what would you call it? Like a coding distribution that also has Python in it. That was the first thing I thought of. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you were talking about there being no furries where you live. Sorry, I'm so behind on chat. It stopped being a Python stream a long time ago. No. Sorry, I used the wrong keyboard again. I'm so used to the screen being the other computer. So we're coding. We're coding. Cute chat members equals Bimo raccoon. We're coding. Sour dusk. Okay, bits over. You have a complaint about my code? It's not actually very well organized, to be honest, on this page. My Jupyter notebook over here is much better. The code reviews in an hour. No, I'm gonna get bullied. Grassnot is the one where that one Pokemon coverage move that is weight-based damage. I mean, I'm such a twink that wouldn't do anything. He called your slug soda a pickle. So does that mean you have a bug cucumber around somewhere just waiting to be brined? You called bug husbands my favorite chocolate-covered pickle snail. Is that not affectionate? Is that not affectionate? Ooh, should I mention this? Should I mention this? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna quietly respond. There we go. The source of your rage. Oh, could you have that kissing image? Yeah, let me go grab it. Actually, I just, how do I do this? I go over here and then here. Here we go. Shada, I don't know. It's a very good kissing image. Very good with a kiss. Get coded. Oh my God, we're at the bottom of chat. We did it. We got to the bottom of chat. Whoa, that actually was quite the long time. That's quite the long time. I should sip water. It's you, the bottom of chat. Oh my gosh. Hi, Thun Thun. I know it's live now. We're live chatting. I'm not history chatting. We did it. We did it. Lamau Deckies. I mean, Deckies was below sell there, so. You haven't kissed genuinely in so long. Stopped being interesting to you for some reason. Did you just find more allure in either like raunchy or kinkier things over kissing? I've complained about this before, and it's such like a petty complaint. So my least favorite kissing thing that happens, and unfortunately it happened many times to younger me when I was more horny with IRL boys, where I would start out with soft kisses, try and set the moment, and the other party would just get so fucking like max horny percent so quickly. It would just be like, they would just go really deep really quickly. And I'm like, hello, we're trying to set a pace here. We're trying to gently enjoy this tender moment together. We can get to tongue shoving later. What the fuck ever. That always annoyed me. It always super annoyed me when people did not enjoy the soft beginnings of a makeout session. Oh, did you have a stupid grass nut joke? I'm sorry, I was trying to catch up, so I was scrolling a little bit faster. You've never actually kissed anyone? I mean, I think this tracks given the sort of styles of things we've talked about that you would enjoy. Is that a thing that is on your like personal bucket list of do you want that? Is it more just like a mystery? So you liked it when you're actually into a guy romantically, but it's been a long time. When's the last time you kissed IRL? It's been a while. Oh, we'll just keep an obsessive list of all the things you do in your life at all times and just search for kisses like me. Kisses over the bottom. Well, which one? We had Deckies, we had Cell, along the neck. People get rushy. Yeah, they do. Refers to woof. They couldn't contain themselves. Let's go find woof pic. So it's in this friend's DMs. Here we go. For people who did not see woof pic on my fucking Kelif stream the other day. Hey, do you want to see what Kelif looked like 10 years ago? Here's 10 years ago, fuckboy me. Get some long build-ups before you love that. Let's go. You think the reason you don't like kissing is because it's so unique to humans? I think that's very interesting how you phrase that. I think it makes sense for you because you're very Therian, adorable, positive. Lupin, no home for you to kiss. Ah! You think you'd enjoy smooching with someone, but like how you described it, nice and slow, maybe with a collar tug involved. Yeah, you're right. The next time I kiss somebody, I should make them sign a kissing contract where like 30 seconds minimum has to be soft, gentle lips only. 20 seconds minimum has to be like soft tongue. Definitely can't go more than 50% inside of me. Like stuff like that. Definitely kiss contract is on the way. Tamiyoti, hi. Depends on your mood. Caliph Woof, Caliph Woof. Yeah. I found this hat in my closet after the stream. Cute, yeah. Look at these beautiful eyes right here. Look at this soft face stubble. My face is a lot cleaner now. Look at that gay little wrist, opposite direction Nardud Slay. 30 seconds, that's, well, like a minimum. Like a minimum. Please invest longer in my kisses. But I think that just goes to show how jaded I've become where, I mean, I haven't had like long soft kisses in a long time. I got some at AC, which was fun. Signing contracts is your fetish. That's just because the pen itself will be on like a little leash and it gets you excited. Gotta love notarizing my 6. Even someone to help with armor scripting, you shall return. Yeah, go for it. Sorry, we got distracted from coding. Sometimes you gotta appreciate dragons. Yeah, I go, woof. Or every time I appreciate a dragon. Ooh, do I even say this? Do I even say this? I don't know. I try to think of a fun bit, but then that would also like maybe leave a breadcrumb trail about like my crush's identity. But at the same time, I wouldn't reveal anything. So maybe it's a fun thing to do. I'll think about it. How many bits should I throw at you until you dance on stream? I can do that for free right now. Look, we're doing a little jig. I can go like left, I can go right. Look at this, I'm doing it. I'm doing so good, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, sorry, I don't want to stare at my face anymore. Can we appreciate that this video creator ordered the Gran Turismo songs in pace and style, made like 1,000 pics with the in-game photo mode? It's sick, it's so good. Thank you for introducing me to this. Wait, I want to scroll up and see that. Trade offer, I receive Kashum. You also receive Kashum. See, signing your soul over to hot sex demons is just so irresistible. Oh yeah, food and wolf, true. Oh yeah, like those ball chain pens. That's exactly what I was thinking about. Caliph, is your crush a fountain pen? I mean, I have made them leak, so... Sorry. As soon as you said that, I'm like, I know what I have to say here. Oh, thank you for a great stupid setup. Where's my water? Anyway. Ooh, are you a fountain pen? Because I want to make you leak. Is that your favorite pickup line? La Mao. If Caliph was an Uber Dragon service, would you call it a key lift? Entirely side tangent. Oh, Metropolis Street Racer OST. You find it good and kind of hilarious. So my brain went 7 different places when you said that. Because what I thought of was Metropolis anime movie. Yeah, I thought of this gorgeous movie when I saw the phrasing Metropolis. Yeah, this movie was so fucking cool. Ooh, yeah. This defined like younger me for a little bit. God. I love the style of this. Why is my beautiful face in the thumbnail? Somebody in chat mentioned the woof hat and I had to show it off. Is that based on the original silent film? I think it had inspiration from it. It's been so long, though, since I've seen it. Jesus, I kept looking at my DMs. I'm just like, will my crush say anything if I say something? You're gonna steal that one? Good. You got an ad for gambling addictions? Didn't you say you got an ad for something weird earlier, too? Oh, Ghost in the Shell, Akira. I haven't seen either of those. Oh, yeah, you got your new prescription VR lenses. That's so good. Oh, it's because of Balatro. I need to hold Control Z here because I just want to bring these back. So let's think to ourselves. Actually going back to coding because I'm caught up with chat. So what do I want to actually do here? I want to learn how to do column widths. I'm gonna do column widths. So, I mean, I should keep up the making out dragons to surprise me later. So here's default styles on table. Oh, column alignment? Well, it's not alignment. I've already done alignment before. I specifically want like size, striped rows I know how to do, multi-headers, cells, conditional formatting I know how to do, styles priority, editing borders, styling, editable columns. I don't need to do that either. I'm gonna scroll down this list on the left. Tooltips that's nothing I would need on this project. Drop downs, typing, editable data table, Python driven data filtering, paging, sorting. I don't need any of that. Sorting, filtering, I've already figured that out. Oh, here we are, width. There's literally one called width. Okay. Adding Akira to the list of Kel of sleepover movies. I watch so few movies. Me when Balatro mentioned. So I did purchase Balatro, as Dekis and Thun Thun know. I've only played 5 rounds. I won on my 3rd one by only playing 3 of a kind and having, I don't know the name of it, that one like half card where you get a 20 multiplier if you only play like 3 cards and nothing else. And I had a bunch of other synergies with that. Everything else I've tried is crashed and burned. You're getting ads for car insurance in the US and you're from Brazil, SMH. What am I programming right now? So what I have been working on, I've mostly just been horny with chat. But what I've been working on in the background is I'm using this for my Touhou Artificial Dreams and Arcadia video game, where it is a dynamically filterable table structure where I can answer questions in the middle of gameplay on my side monitor. I can say, oh, what era are we in? We're in Charade in? Okay, what are they weak to? What are they resistant to? What items can I convert them to? What attacks do they have? I have just every attack in the game right here organized and filtered by what critters have them, what sleepers have them. So mostly just like working on aesthetic right now, which is not great. I know it's not wonderful. Guess you're hiding your browser data. Think all the money you could save. No. I mean, I work in insurance. I don't need to hear any more about insurance. I hear about it all day, every day. Yeah, the half Joker. Gosh, imagine being horny with Kelef. The thing is, like, it's funny because my crush has teased me. They're like, you know, Kelef, you did this whole like cool adventure thing where you would hook up with random friends and you would share photos with it in your little like VR chat horny Discord thing. And I would do that and it would be great. But ever since I started having fun with my crush, they're the only person who I ever want to do things with. It's like, oh, I have free time? Who am I phoning up? Who am I spending time with? I know. And it's not like this has been a conversation between the two of us of, oh gosh, Kelef, you couldn't possibly do that with others. It's more like, Kelef, other people are there, go have fun. And I'm like, no, it's fun with you though, smile. You want cheese? Cheese is so good. You can't stream playing on private servers for WoW. Blizzard will find you and ban you. Whoa. What if we touched fountain pen tips? What if our pens leak together? Anyway, what did you hear? Oh yeah, I was learning about aligning. Oh yeah, that too. So data table width and column width. This is what I want to know. Ooh, wrapping multiple lines would be nice for this one particular column I have here. I do want that. So is this actually do anything here? Expanded the width of its container. The width of the column is determined automatically to accommodate the content in the cells, which I actually don't want. Is this just like a default example? It's an ordered dictionary to a data frame to a table. Yeah, there's no filtering happening there. Also, I need to hit Control R here. There we go. Oh, my facial tracking's lagging because I've been streaming so long, so I have to reset it. So wrapping on multiple lines is something that I want to do. I'm closing Telegram, so I don't get distracted. I'm gonna move this over here. Perfect. Oh, there's a height auto. Interesting. So, wait, it says white space normal, height auto. Oh, can I choose like a certain column for this in the style data? How did I do it over here before? I did it somewhere, I'm looking. Oh, so you just say it's not ID. Oh, here we go. So if column ID, then do that. Okay, so I want to go to style data, which table name has this? So maybe at the very bottom. So for the attack search, I want to use the same sort of structure. I want to send in a list of dictionaries to a parameter. And then it's specifically style data, which I already have one. So instead of sending in a single dictionary blob, I want to send in a list of dictionaries. And then I want to have an if statement structure. I put the comma in the wrong spot. Stop it, get out of here. So if the column ID is attack description, true, it's not gonna be text align left, it's gonna be white space normal height auto. And I believe I did that correctly. All right, did it crash? It did not crash. Ooh, so invalid argument style data passed to table. Is it not allowed to be a list, I wonder? I'll look at that once I catch up on chat. He wants to stream a mystery dungeon hack? Whoa. Touching leaking pens. You want to mix some pen colors? Ooh, chat, what would your pen color be? I'd be definitely, you know, like a soft rose color. Getting flash with dragon kisses. That's literally why I put it in the middle. So I always have to go between if I'm control tabbing and control shift tabbing. Also, the best Durg. Oh, the best Durg. Do you want to do this? Also, hi, thanks for following. Ooh, a deep rusty red. What color could I be? He says golden. So I fucked up. I don't know how I fucked up. So style data. Let's actually just look at, I need to open something else. I'll take over you, perfect. Oh, you might get flashbanged here, chat. So let's just look up data tables specifically. I wanna look at the documentation of it, not the height, literally just dash data table. User guide. Where's the, yeah, reference. I just wanna know the properties. So is style data a list object? It's specifically a dictionary object, but didn't, wait. So style data, style cell conditional is oh, style data itself is only a dictionary and not a list of dictionaries. So I was interpreting it wrong. So what if I just do this? Can I not, I guess I can't conditional style data, question mark? I know I got rid of the start of the dictionary. Stop it. All right, so does that break it? It did not break it. Invalid argument style data. Oh, did I not put a comma? No, I did. Bro, Kel, if you didn't even get rid of it, you hacker. You just got rid of one object. All right, there we go. Oh, sorry, I put in the very bottom one. Okay, perfect. See, this is now on 2 lines instead of on 1 line, which is actually what I wanted. Perfect. Ooh, yeah, it's wrapping. It wasn't wrapping before. It's exactly what I wanted. Ooh, shimmery purple. That matches you. You're a fan of aged cheddar? Delicious. Ooh, deep rusty red. Flashed and banged by dragons, ayo. Oh, the kissies. It's your bedtime. Have a good rest of your night, everyone. Yeah, Lemon, thanks for chatting. Thanks for being here. It's always nice talking with you. So that was a small thing I wanted to add. I actually want to add it up here too, to the attacks table. It's currently not. So this style data dictionary, attacks table, style data, paste this. Ba-ba-ba-bum. I somehow broke it. Did I add an extra comma? Wait, really? It destroyed it that bad? Question mark, what did I do? Okay. And then that destroys it? Oh. That might have just been a weird, like, one-off. But, okay, so that is what I expect. That is what I want. So, multi-line, denser multi-line cells with line height. Oh, I am actually a big hater of like scrolling inside of cells. I really, really do not like that. Constraining the side of cells. I don't think I need to worry about that. I don't think we'll get that much text inside of a cell. Need to worry about that feature. Are you guys the ones to make a move first or to wait for others? Oh, I'm very forward. I am very fucking forward. That was not always true. I was not always the move forward first type of guy. I used to be like the, if they like me, they'll say something and then maybe things will progress. Nowadays, I'm just like, hi, I like you. Do you want to go to a private world and get to know each other better? You do? Cool, I'll see you there. That's the type of person I am now. Ooh, yeah, ooh, Thun Thun phrased it very well. I'm very forward. I want connection. I don't want to waste time. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to overflow with ellipse. I don't care about that. Horizontal scroll? I kind of just don't want to scroll at all. I'd rather it just do it what we're doing. I'd rather just wrap. Horizontal scroll, I don't want horizontal scroll. Ellipses. I know I could just read the stuff on the right, but this is what I want. This is exactly what I want. Setting column widths, percentage-based widths. So how are they doing this? So if column name width 30%, and then there's probably hard-coded. Ooh, okay, so they just did separate percentages here. Oh, that's weird. So if column ID region width 10%. Okay. So this is with fixed. So these are just hard-coded values. What, they're using code in here? What are you doing? So if width is percentage, format len df of columns. And then text overflow ellipsis, which I personally don't want. See, this is more of what I was thinking of, literally just like hard coding it. I don't know, maybe I should try and do it with percentages. Because like right now, it's like, it's just breaking it down evenly. It's like, oh, okay, there's this many columns. It's gonna do like basically 30%, 30%, 30%. It's not exactly that. But, so if I don't add it up to 100%, oh, I probably have to change the width of some of the tables actually. I probably have to change the whole width of the table to be able to do what I want. Depends on the person, I guess. You tend to respond when people are forward with you. You can definitely get forward with people if they need that push to get with it. Subtlety is overrated. If you want it, come get it. Kajum and get it? Yeah. Forward this? No. Actually delete that. You're gonna turn around 3 times, call into bed. Thanks for the coding stream, Cora. Look forward to the final result. Yeah, it'll be a little bit hornier and then probably not much else will change. So your empathy helps you read when people are comfortable or not. You often sense or litmus test to see if you can advance, but if you feel healthy, I'm on ya. Yeah. There's been times where I've teased people and I've said, oh, well, do you wanna do this thing with me? And they give me like a middling answer. And I told them very directly, hi, I know that you wanna do it, but I'm not gonna allow you to do it until you tell me that you want to do it. And once you do that, we can continue. It's just that easy. Just tell me what's on your mind. And then we can do that thing, okay? And you know, like I just talk with them like that, and I just bully them to make them say what's on their mind. It's great. It's really fun. Corleth, go to bed. You need sleep tonight to stay awake tomorrow. I'm gonna stay awake just fine. I'm gonna stay awake just fine. I'm gonna go to bed at 2 a.m. on the dot. I'm gonna be so good. Anybody who sees me in VR chat tomorrow, say, Kelf, go to bed at 2. If it's like 1 a.m. or 1:30 or 1:50, you still see me around, tell me to go kiss my crush in a private world. I have seen your blue sky. Subtle is definitely not the word. See you on Friday. I'm very excited, yeah. Head empty, you'll never know. You're always nervous with talking with people, especially in groups. Doesn't help you're always nervous about what others think of you. Well, I mean, I thought you had fun on the Friday meet last Friday, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow, run around, have an adventure with us, build up that confidence. What's on their mind? Zalgo font, unintelligible mess. I forgot the phrase Zalgo font. You're not sure if people are flirting with you or not. I think it is helpful to be direct. Like when I'm flirting with someone, I'm just like, hi, I'm having a very nice time talking with you and I want to keep talking with you. You are 100% not a forward person, usually. You have been unhinged at times. So like, what has inspired you? What does make you break the hinge off the door to be more forward? Is it just pure like horniness or excitement? Is it a little bit of alcohol? Is it a little bit of something else? Fun fact, that's how I didn't know my partner was into me. Well, all my friends were like, holy shit, it's so obvious. Communication's so important. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I'm a big fan of communication. So I don't know if this is going to work for me. I'm gonna go back over to the not horizontal scroll. Yeah, percentage-based widths. I'm nervous this won't work because I'm not gonna change the entire width of the table itself. But let's try it out. So here is the basic structure. Style cell conditional takes in a list of dictionaries, which I very much understand. So I already have style cell conditional, so we can add to that. This looks ugly as fuck though. So 30%, I would never want anything in this table to be 30%. So which one is this one? Am I on the correct one? Am I on attacks? I actually don't want to be on attacks. I apologize. I want to be on this one. I don't have style cell conditional here, so let's make it. Whoops. Style cell conditional. List of dictionaries, tab over. So for name, let's try something like 10%. So my thought is that this column right here, the left one, is going to become smaller, but everything else is going to stay just as wide and my problem won't really be solved. That's what I think is going to happen. It's thinking. Yes, so my problem is not fully realized. I'm curious if I add this up to less than 100%, will it still be left aligned? That is my current theory that I want to explore. So let's copy paste this twice. We're gonna say item amount. We're gonna say 15%. And then we're gonna make this not 100%. We're gonna say like 20. Will this cut off all that percentage that's missing or will it keep pushing it? It hated me. It completely ignored me. So my theory is if I get rid of this, unless it just doesn't like spaces in the name, that might be a thing. No, okay, so that is the problem, is the entire width of the table. That is what I have to solve now. I don't know how to do that. I do not know how to do that. So that's something to look up on the documentation. So data table width. That's what this was up here, correct? Width of this container, columns determined by automatically. The default styles work well for a number of containers and short text. So all I need to do is just add a class to the div that this is in, which currently I do not have. So it'd be here, be this spot, because this is outside the div, correct? It's outside the data table and the second element in the div. I thought div took in a list of elements. It does, or it can, I should say. It's not currently. So this needs to take in a list and then I can assign a class name to it, which I don't know what I want right now. But if I make the div that is containing the graph a smaller width, then I should be able to do the percentages inside of that, as far as I'm understanding, because this is an empty div otherwise. You can relate to that 10,000%. You're rather dumb when it comes to queues. Yeah, it's like there's this social contract that exists that not everybody knows the answers to. Like I've been feeling that with World of Warcraft for a terrible comparison, where it's like there's all these things that people assume I should know and I don't know because I haven't been playing the game for 10 years. But it's true with relationships. Like people who have been in 20 relationships have a very different social contract in mind than people who have been in like 1 or 2 relationships. Too many people in the fandom flirt casually. You need direct confirmation if it's actual flirting to act on it. I think that's very fair. Communication is so hot. Like I said, I am aggressively vanilla, and that also includes communication. Totally did not do to Kelif and say you're attractive during one of the meets, but the mic didn't pick it up. Totally, wow. Hi, Dusky. So this is me going back to not knowing how CSS works. I used to use Quart instead of Flask. I have never heard of Quart. I mean, I'm just trying to do data shit. I don't know anything about the difference between Quart and Flask. It's a one-to-one replacement. Let's see, so Python Quart. I've never heard of this. Ah, it's so bright, God. All right, there we go, I fixed it. So it's a web micro framework. It has APIs and stuff. What? So here's more of what I care about. So Dash Plotly Quart. Successfully running Dash with Quart. I'm gonna wait for this to load because it's probably gonna flashbang too. Is it still gonna be white? I guess it's the forum and not the main page. It's still white. Get out of here, arm. There you go. Your eyes. I'm sorry. It's not my fault, it's Dusky's. It's definitely my fault. I will leave this open as a little note over here. So research here. Whoops. I don't mean to do the add properties. So Control L, and then I'll bold that. From Dusky. Oh, so you're grabbing my code. Is that assignment, comparison, and binary operator should have spaces on both sides? Oh, did I not do that somewhere? I probably didn't at the top. Like I said, like the top of this code is very messy. I wrote it to work, and then I kind of ignored it. Nardon flashbang. That is a good idea. You're so happy that your current supporting friend ibuprofen. Best flashbang streamer of 2024. You like petting and hugging and calling people cute? Good. Makes you worried that being ace means you'll never be part of the core parties. Well, I mean, like petting and having nice conversations is like 99% of the meetup. The horny bullshit that I do, I think is more rare than anything else at the meetups. It looks like your arm is covering my eyes from the white page. I love that interpretation, I do. 2024 flashbang streamer. I don't have to use Quart since I'm only using it's just an async re-implementation of Flask. I still like researching stuff though. Like just looking through documentation like this, like scrolling through documentation is really, really helpful and nice. Let's see. So yeah, I was gonna try and change the width of the table. Oh, I was gonna try and change the width of the div by using a class to force the width of the table. So like, I literally don't know. CSS change width of div. So it's literally just called width. Oh, I can just say %? Hell yeah, let's try like width 50%. I don't have a class for a div like this, so we're just gonna make one. So what are we gonna say? We're gonna say like dot table half width, and then width 50%. And then it'd be on which one? That's the weaknesses. Is that the one we're playing with? We're playing with IDA conversion right now. And did I crash? I didn't crash. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I wanted. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm so jazzed. So now I can have it add up to 100%, right? Because I'm fitting inside of everything. So what is a nice way to break up the 100% right here? So the item needs to be the biggest. So what would it be, 20, 20, 60? And then it should still be about 50% width. I fucked up. I broke everything. How did I break everything? Am I not allowed to have all three? So like if I do this, it's legal, right? I swear it's legal. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know it's legal. I did that. Oh, is it implied that the last one always fills up and I don't have to do anything? Is this technically 20, 20, 60 right now? I think it is. I think the last one is implied to fill it up. So half of the width of the container, half the width of the page. Half of the width of the container is 50%. Half of the width of the page is 50 VW. Okay. So I think it's the container itself, the entire big old div that all my divs are inside that the app is existing in, is almost 100%. It's like this small padding. So I think that 50% still worked here in the way that I personally was expecting. Okay. Am I pedantic enough to change all of these? I could be. Pain. It's almost midnight. We're gonna head to bed now. Good night, Caliph. Good night, everyone. Good night, Hawk. Nice seeing you. Thanks for hanging out. I mean, this was the one that bugged me the most because it was such a tiny table. It's 3 tables. So that makes me a lot happier seeing that. I think what I'll do is I'll change you to 80 and just see how that feels. So instead of like half width, we'll just say like most width. I'm not here to be a CSS pro. I'm here to be a CSS baby. So this is not wrapped into a div right now. So how do we want to approach this? We're going to steal the syntax right here. And then we're going to go bracket, bracket, comma. We're going to shove you inside of here. And then after this, because it has to be next in it, I'm not following the same indentations. What happened? So it should be under the dash, right? Oh, I see. There we go. Now I'm following the same indentations. And then just steal this, and that should be 80%. Well, did it copy the wrong one? Oh, I didn't change it. I just talked about it. I wanted my brain to will it into existence, but that's not how coding works. Okay, cool. Yeah, see, I'm learning. Oh my gosh, I'm learning. I'm so cringe, but in the best way. I'm free. Dragon harem. I mean, I have the harem outfit ready to go. I'm so happy. It's so chill, but also kind of silly. This one did stick out in my mind when you were streaming and it played. It's just so soft. So what do I want to do here? I mean, I have most of what I want. I'm gonna do a couple small things. So HTML margin, we're gonna set color equal to white. Wolves, thanks for appreciating dragons a bit. What? God, I love coding. Coding's so fun. Doing one thing and having it work makes you feel so powerful. Makes you feel so fucking cool. Ooh. Also, I had to do what I wanted. Where am I using H3 no margin? I'm using it on attack name. Oh, so these actually did update. Okay. So in other words, I believe that's H1 and H2, and we don't have an H3 element. I believe that's correct. H2, H1. So it should be all the text. I can overwrite it just like this, right? I don't think I use dot because it's not a class. Color, white, and then same with H2. And as far as I understand, they should do what I want, right? No, don't refresh the dragons. They're already fresh. Hell yeah, cool. It's the simple things. It's the little things. Making my text white. Woo! Oh, you think it's a garage track when you're tuning your vehicle? Adorable, good. Dragons, dragons. Gosh, I can appreciate dragons every day of the week. So if dragons disappeared and I had to make a backup horny choice about who to simp over every day of my life, it would have to be some style of canine probably. Like foxes and wolves are really good, but I don't have to decide because dragons aren't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Oh, my all-time favorite tea flavor. It's in the house right now. It's upstairs, but it's caffeinated, so I can't have it during the streams. Vanilla almond from Republica Tea. That is my favorite tea. No question. Morning Chai and her chat. Appreciate your dragon self. Sing to the moon. Hell yeah. Foxes and wolves are really good. Sad. No, I should have said coyotes. Nah. Gosh. Coyotes are really good. I mean, if you're made of triangles, you can't fail, honestly. I'm getting rid of this stupid class name. Okay. So is there any other visualization stuff I want to do that I want to learn how to figure out? I mean, I create dashboards at my job, so that's most of what my focus is interactive graphs. So that was the first thing that came to mind, and I feel like is what I want. Oh, we should do the conditional formatting. That should be really fast, actually. It's gonna be at the top of here. We can copy and do some small changes. So for attack styling, I have stuff like this, where like, if this query is this, make a background color. So what was it, there's 3? There's 4, I already talked about this. We need Rai. Oh wait. It's almost rar. It's almost rar. Wow, wow. Okay, so we need 4. So this is attack styling. We're gonna have, weakness styling. And then we can copy 1 in here and make small changes. I did paste this right, good. So it is gonna be R, is gonna be a single letter. It's not gonna be column ID type though. We have to scroll down to this particular table to see what I need. No, actually, I can just look at it at the website. I think that's easiest. Ooh, oh, I understand why this would be annoying because I'd have to say, we could just do like an F string replacement, right? This would be annoying, but we could make it work pretty easily, I think. Wow. Triangles are architecturally a stable shape. You know, like row. Rowie row. Gosh, I love rowie row. So I don't know of a better way to do this, so I'm gonna do it in a clumsy way. Because we're just here for fun anyway. So let's have a single use case. Let's say type fire W, and then let's Google web safe colors. It's usually the site I go to when I'm trying to pick colors for stuff like this. And W, what did I want? I wanted green. What's like a nice green? Well, actually, don't I already have greens over here? For my heal? Let me just steal what I have for heal. I know I'm fucking with stuff. Don't bother me. All right, so heal right here is this RGB. Then we can do that for this W. And then weakness styling, we're not actually applying yet, so we have to go do that. So it's gonna be our style data conditional on weakness, which is my first table. And I don't have a style data conditional, which is perfect. So yes, I just thought style data conditional is gonna be equal to, we just called it, so weakness styling. So I only have one thing there as a proof of concept. So reload hopefully didn't break. You did actually break. What did I do wrong? Bad object, valid IDs, column ID, column type. Oh, I think I misunderstood how I was editing. I understand. So it should have been like this. No. So type is the column ID, right? Yeah. So that means this should be, that should be fire and that should be W. What am I doing wrong here? So if filter query is applied to the data object, or sorry, the data table, so valid keys are column ID and column type. Did I put it in the wrong spot? Am I putting it in the wrong spot? You're sending here to here. I actually don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I'm sure it's, oh. I think it's literally just that. No, okay. Row, 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 row. All right, so let's remove the styling, and I assume it'll still work just fine. So getting this out of here. Okay, so what is different? So, oh, is it not a? It's not a list. Is it a list? It is a list. I did do that correct. So how are these different here? So if column ID is fire, which I'm thinking look inside of here, and if it is, then we want to search a filter inside of here and then check if it is weak to this. And I am matching that. Let's reread the error message. Because this will fail. Well, I must have not applied it. Wait, on weaknesses, style cell conditional weakness styling. Oh, now you failed. It took you a second. It took you a second. Web safe colors. Have you used that in the past, Eckies? I think circles are very pretty. You can't watch James Jar streams because he's playing Infinite Wealth. I don't know what that is. What is Infinite Wealth? So, if key filter query is applied to data table. Oh, it's Yakuza. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I'm definitely doing something wrong. I assume the order is not important here. Wait, did I? Oh, it's style data conditional, not style cell conditional. Fuck. All right, there we go. I was so annoyed. I'm like, why is it wrong? But it didn't actually work. So it didn't fail, but it didn't work either. Why do we think that's true? Because theoretically the W's, oh, did it just need a second? No. So yeah. Column ID fire. Stop changing. You're killing me. So column ID fire right here. Looking for W right here. If so, add color. Color, so color is text color, and that'd be black. Colors are safe for the web, but not for your eyes. What's the difference in learning like Python, C++, Java coding? They're all very, very different. Python, this is Python right here. And personally, I'm a big fan of Python because it's really fast to prototype things in. Like you can write a base level thing that will work and do what you need pretty quickly. C++ is usually used in like games programming as far as I know, and the experience that I had in it. It's very like class-based, class-structured, and like so like pretty much everything is object-oriented at this point that anybody is going to be using in like production code, unless you're doing very like specialized stuff. Object-oriented is usually the way that it's at with like designing classes and methods and inheritance and all those sorts of basic core concepts with programming nowadays. Java, everybody just looks at it and cries. That's what they do. You loved Yakuza 7? Like a dwagon? Like a dwagon. You'll be willing to C++, you're no expert. Python is around, used for game prototyping systems. You would build games using C++, it'd be playing better with Visual Studio and Unity game engines better. Yeah, I agree with all those points. So I'm messing up something and I haven't figured it out yet. So this is the weakness table, the first table. I'm not messing that up. I put it in the right location. I use style data conditional, which is the same thing that I was doing there. Sorry, I hit Control S out of habit, and that's what refreshed it over here. And if following the same structure of like color something, color something. Did I opened CMD somehow. I don't know how I did that. This is on my other monitor. Paste, save. You're choosing a different color. What if I chose a bad color? I don't know. Is there something else inside of here? Is it not actually just purely a W? Are the nulls there messing it up? Because down here, these types literally have no nulls. So I wonder if it's like a typing comparison error and it's just not telling me there's a typing comparison error. I could believe that. I could believe that for sure. Haha, null smile. Because what data is it looking at? It's looking at this data right here. So like location, no, sometimes there's actually null locations. But yeah, there's lots of like blankies. So let me just copy a W and like paste it. It's literally just W. There's no like white space, there's nothing weird. And if I get rid of the quotes, that's a bad thing, right? I need those quotes or it's bad syntax. It's not bad syntax. It still doesn't work though. Welcome back, Lupin. Can we create a dragon horny string? I mean, we can, but then we'll need to unpack it. We'll need to cast a len on it to see how big it is, and then we'll have to create some functions and methods that will use it in every which way. That'll eventually somehow manipulate it to Kajum at the very end. Oh, you received a very generous smooch from my husband, courtesy of me. Whoa, let's go. I'm glad I could help. Oh, you program in Java for a living? I didn't realize that. I'm sorry, Modas. So my only experience with Java is actually non-existent. I use JavaScript. Here's a nerdy story for you, chap. When I used to work at the cupcake shop years and years ago, we would keep track on paper of how many sheets of each cupcake we made. It was either a full sheet or a half sheet, and that's how we kept track of it. And we had like months of this data. So I said, hey, can I take it and make like a Google sheet out of it and then try and create a prediction program that will tell us like what we should make on what day? And they said, sure, go for it, nerd. I'm like, yay. So I took all the cupcake data and I played with it. And the reason I mentioned JavaScript is I'm pretty sure that's what I use to do automatic conditional formatting on cells depending on number. God, I'm such a nerd. God, I'm such a nerd. I'm sorry. Yeah, oh, you can actually multi-select? Wait. Oh, I have to shift click. I didn't know it would let me do that. Nerds are the best. I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of nerds. So let's try something completely different. So if we try and just switch up which column we're looking at, I messed that up, and say like type yokai, like trying to just look over here. Would that work or would that not work? So that works. Is the type ever blank? I think this is actually a null problem. So following the same exact syntax that I was using before, I can make it work with another column, but not my current column. So if I put like a null value, which is, this is not efficient, you would do this in like code, but I want to do it really fast. So if I did have a null value, or specifically I should say no null value, and then I went back over here to my old system, would that work? And if so, what do I do from there? No, it still didn't work. It did have the little dashes, which I kind of like though. So here's another assumption check. So if I try and do name and then say Letty, oh, that worked without quotes around it too. So does it have to do with the column name type? Huh. Oh, I think I get it. I think I was misunderstanding how this code was doing things. Fuck! Okay, yeah, I understand now. I get it. I get it. I get it. It's part of using a new system that I've never used before. Do not close. Do not close. Cancel. So that's what I should have been doing. Oh, that is exactly what I should have been doing. Okay, cool. So I want to change these colors though. All right, I am gonna write a very quick script to automate some stuff for myself. That is exactly what I want to do. But let's make sure this color is not shit. Chef kiss. All right. Online Python compiler. Because I just want like I want to write like a quick like F string thing. No, you're so bright. Ah. All right, this is the one that I use at work. Let's go. Oh, we're at the end of the playlist. Fuck. This one might be loud. I'm gonna click it. It was not loud, but it started with this song, so it's already a jam. Okay. Ridge Racer. All right, so let's write like a quick stub. What do I want to do? So what do we have over here? So we have how many columns? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So write like a quick Python script to do all my work for me. Let's go over here. Let's go here. Perfect. Want it like this. So copy all these. Oh God, if I was on my work computer, I would know exactly where to go because I have this saved. I have a tool save that would really help right now, but I don't have that. That's okay. Bum, ba, 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 ba. So we have all the types. We're gonna have options, I suppose. Is what I'll call it. We'll have another list. And I'll go 1, 2, 3. So what was it? It was row. It was like this. It was like row. You know, like row. So we're just gonna say, I guess I could do a zip. Would a zip, no, can you iterate over a double zip if they're not the same exact length? I think they have to be the same length. So I guess I'll just do it like this. So for type in types, for option in options. Then we're going to do a little print string here with an F string. And we're gonna try and just fit this exact structure that I have over here. There we go, I can control tab in between them. So this is gonna exist as my structure. And I'm going to copy. Ba, ba, ba. So it's going to, is that allowed? Oh shit, how do you escape a character in this? Is it not /? All right, so I need to know that. How do you escape bracket in F string Python? I don't know how to do that, I've never done that. How do you escape it? There's custom syntax for the parser. You just double it? Is that how I'm seeing that? I don't think they're doing what I want. How do you escape curly brackets in the F string? Sorry for Stack Overflow being so bright. Some custom syntax from the parser, the same trick. What is the same trick? Oh, they're doing it in pairs, which is why I was getting confused. It's literally just double, right? Yeah, okay, it's literally just double. Even though it gives me a syntax error, it still works. Okay. Core left processing, I was! Get out of here, enhanced by AI, I don't give a care. Row. All right, so /n/t. We're gonna say filter query. Actually, it has to have the ticks on it. I hate that it changed my string. It's all fucked up. Oh, because it's showing as control characters. I understand. Space this. Ba-ba. Double. Oh, sorry. Double. And then we're gonna say option. So we have to do another one of these because it's not escape. Then we have to say type. So does this even do what I would think? Yes, okay, perfect. It's doing exactly what I want. So then type would be equal to option. Bum, ba, da, dum. Then I have a comma. And then instead of doing stuff in there, I'll have a separate print statement because I'm not a monster. Bum, ba, da, dum. So column underscore ID. We do want a slash tab here though, because it'll not show up correctly. It's not the end of the world if it's not tabbed right, but I want it to be. So column D colon is going to be equal to bracket. What is this type? This is type, and then we need to wrap it in single quotes. And then it's just going to go to the next line. So where are we at right now? Perfect. So it's doing a bunch of stuff that I want it to do. Oh, did it not? Ooh, I don't think it can print out as much as I want it to print out, so I'll have to do it in batches and then copy one by one, which is fine. It's the BRB screen music, yeah! Oh, you just did 1A dashless in Celeste? Is Rick in your ear cheering for you at an incredibly high volume? Can't wait for me to go from one 100-hour game to another. Oh, I see. The FF7 Rebirth copy just arrived. This is why I should scroll to the top of chat and then go down and not the reverse. Ooh, you're sitting there eating strawberry ice cream. You see fudge cookies to your side. You combine them. That sounds so good. Ooh, Euro. Gosh, fries and feta. I think feta is so delicious. Watching someone create and learn. That's what I'm doing. I still never played Fortnite. Breakcore and creating. Where's Racer? Rick taught you the tech necessary. I think they're a very good teacher. I really, really do. So where are we at right now in this? We need to print. We don't even need an F string here. We can just go this comma. I'm pretty sure that's legal. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it tells me it's not legal. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. What do I do here? We're going to copy this. Ah, shit, we need colors too. Fuck. Oh, I could use a zip here because the zip's gonna match this perfectly. So we're gonna say colors. So this is going to be for the W specifically. So that's gonna be the very last one. Oh, sorry, I'm not following my own structure. Which this code is just for me anyway. We're gonna do it like this. So we need a soft red color. I mean, the fire that I have over here is not a fucking soft red color. Ooh, whatever I use for debuff. Yeah, this color, that'll work. So that's going to be for which one? Let me check my notes. So red, we want an A. So A I'm replacing with U. Shut up. I is yellow. I have a yellow for electric. Actually, the buff color, I like that color. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I love this song so much. It's gonna be for the I. And then R, we want some sort of gray. I'll just steal the Pierce color. I think the Pierce color is good for that. Oh, here you are, Pierce color. I have to turn this song up. I know it's zip, but I need to know how to do it. Python zip enumerate. Perfect. It's exactly the syntax that I wanted. I'll leave that open in case I need to reference it. So it's going to be for option color. Whoops. In enumerate zip options colors. So now I can iterate over one larger list and then two lists of the same size at the same exact time, which is all that I wanted. Oh, not double. This will be color. And do I want a comma in there? Yes? Yes. And then this is always gonna be the same, so we don't care. Oh, I understand an issue. I need to wrap this in a double quote string because I want the single ticks in there or else it's not gonna work. All right, so let's look at one option because I don't think you can actually print that much. What are you wrong, buddy? This is on line 9. Print right here. Oh, I do need a string. Haha. Haha, you're so right. Haha, you're so funny. Where did I double colon? Hell. So I did not do... All right, why do you look ugly? Oh, I did, oh wait. Oh, that makes sense. I'm a silly Billy. Oh, I'm a silly Billy. So that should work, right? So filter query, column ID. Oh, I didn't wrap the if in there, shit. All right, I am not done with fixing this. So let's copy this. Forward, 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 bring this back. Colon, colon, smile. Break core. Hi, Prasky, welcome back. You found a nice computer case. It's full of RGB nonsense. No. Yeah, it feels almost impossible to get away from it. Like my two cases that I have right now, because I have my two PCs set up, they both have like the, how do you say, like the glass panel on the side, so you can see inside. I was talking to somebody at Micro Center. I know we talked about Micro Center recently. And when we went to see them to get the new PC for the household for my husband's VR setup, he was like, oh yeah, business people ask me all the time, can you turn off the RGB? The answer is yes. How? I don't know, but that worked for them. You still have like 10 more hours of P3, then you'll have to put 100 hours into X3. Wow. Unplug it, take the gamer away. How are you gonna kiss the cuddle boys in VR chat? You like RGB nonsense? I mean, it is fun. My keyboard right now can be RGB nonsense. It's just the color white though. Where was I at with my stuff? Oh yeah. So this is literally just if. So where am I at? I need to do this one at a time or I'm not gonna understand. /n/t. And then we just need to add a /t to all these for formatting. The last one, no, actually, I don't think so. Oh, I don't even have the colon. I don't have the colon. All right, so what's that look like? You have too many. You need to get rid of this here. That's probably wrong. That is wrong. Ooh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Is that right? Is that what I wanted? I think it's what I wanted. Is what I wanted, yeah. Raunchy gay boys for the RGB, good. Yeah, I like this mix. I've listened to this mix before. I'll put it in chat. Am I raunchy? Would you describe me as raunchy, chat? Do I fit that definition? Oh, equals 0? That's not correct. Oh, I fucked up. That's why I left this open. So for I, comma, so one of them turned into a number, which I did not want to enumerate. I wanted to specifically get the items inside of here. So yeah, let's steal this. I didn't do this part of the syntax. There we go. There we go. I do believe this is all that I want. Yes. You're raunchy. Kelif is haunchy. So true, bestie. You love the word raunchy? I think it's very cute. So you had a review that made you laugh. Corsair cases. Your first PC at a 400C that's all well built with a lot of useful goodies included. You hate its size. What you paid for, but good Lord, you hate it so much. Your arms are not long enough to carry it right. You're not holding a $3,000 PC at a 45-degree angle. Please only buy this if you run dual 4090s water cooler or something mental. You'll break your bad to be angry at it. This person definitely uses the kangaroo in VR chat, and they're just used to the teeny tiny arms. Is this the secret Discord role for Python 2 fans? I didn't mean to be sad. I stepped on my fucking Or my steppies, what do you call them? My foot pedals? I stepped on my foot pedals. Sorry, I'm just laughing at your comment, Bug. Hey, Bug, did you have a nice rest? Did you sleep the fuck up? I hope you slept the fuck up. All right, I think I did what I wanted. This is like inefficient, but I don't care because I had fun coding. So this should be my entire weakness style for all the things that I want. It is not, so why is that wrong? Oh, I put the tick in the wrong place. So this type tick should be over here after equals option, but before the comma. Okay, that I believe should be correct. You don't see any syntax formatting here, but that's fine. You took a 6.5 hour nap, sheesh. You forgot to turn silent off on your phone, so the alarm for nap management didn't work out. I mean, naps are a gamble. You're just like rolling a little like a gambling thing, and you're like, this will either work great or terribly, haha. Oh, is the if supposed to be a string? Oh, fuck, the if is supposed to be the string. Oh man, I missed that. Let's even hear my example, frick. All right. I'm gonna get rid of this. All right. Why is this wrong at the start? It says it was not closed, which is not true because it's matching right here. Actually, I'm unsure why that's annoyed at me. Let's look at one at a time instead of a bajillion at a time. Blom. So comparing to the if here, we have if colon open type physical. Ah, frick, the comma. So the comma needs to be through the right of the tick on background color. Right of the tick on background color. All right, so basically the same mistake I made before, but slightly different. All right, is that it? Did I find all my spelling mistakes? All right, did it crash? It did not crash, but it didn't work. Why did it work? Shit. Oh, your family just bought you some calamari fried fish? Delicious, delicious, delicious. You should kiss me after having that. You think that's asleep? It is asleep. Hi, Gunner. Nice to see you, Gunner. Gunner sus, I miss them every day. Stirring, hi Stirring. Ah, wah, 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 ah, wah, ah, ah. Nice to see you, friend. So let's go back to the single example that did work. So this was the example that was working, is that correct? I think that's actually wrong to say. Yeah, okay, because I broke it. Let's Control Z a little bit more. This was the example that was working. I have to replay because I broke it. So if we go over to Dreamer's Monolith, it's working here. So if I go over to my test stuff, oh, these need to be caps. These need to be caps because I did a forced change of the title. I think that's why it failed. Okay, rerun. Hell yeah. Oh, it's all white. Why is it all white? I make everything white. I don't know how I made everything white. Shit. How did I do that? I only made some things white. That's so funny. How did I do that? I have no idea. Elephant White, name more 2 iconic enemies. Oh, God. You're holding me back from saying that word? I'm glad. Just say cum colored. It's easier and it's alliterative. You can get some dinner. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Silver. I'm so excited. So let's focus on one at a time because I cannot be trusted with all this power. So let's only look in a world where fire is here. So if this is the only thing I have is fire specific stuff. All right, here we go. So if fire is R, background, I'm such a fool. You didn't replace. The color did not replace. Whoa. How did I not? I didn't start with an F. Fuck. I didn't start with an F. All right, there we go. So that should fix that. So that was on this one. That was on the color. So if I run this, yeah, there's the color. Okay, smile. No, Deckies, no! So let me pick up this one because I didn't make it an F string before. Okay. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Why can't I hide you? Oh, because you're crapping out, that's why. Rowie, row, row, rowie, row. All right, how about this? I think I crashed it because I was messing around with it. Yeah, I crashed it. Chat, this is why Cora divorced me before we even married. I see how it is. But look, I got it. I got it. So if I switch to anything else, then it'll show me these are all the different colors, they're color coded, and all it took us was writing our own little Python loop. Whoa! Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted. I think this Pierce color sucks. I think this Pierce color sucks. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what color would be better. What's an example that has all of them? Dreamer's Monolith? Yeah, here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this R has been very sad. Do I have website colors open? I do. I want like a nice gray. Let's try this one. Let's try 204. So it's gonna be the same order. R is the first one. So replacing here. Rerun. I'm gonna just replace all that. So I literally think it's easier to delete all of it and rewrite it. Speaking of Rowie Row, did I watch any of Harvest playing Helldivers 2 today? I did not, sadly. I didn't know that they were playing that. I knew that they were playing with friends and that I had like a whole bunch of busy work stuff earlier. But I hope that was really fun for them. I love Harvest. It's less shitty. It's less shitty. Rowie Row. Rowie Row. It was so funny. They're so funny. I adore all of them. Everybody who's a part of that stream are all such like beautiful, lovely people. All right, hell yeah. Thank you, Andy, for blowing milk up. All right, hell yeah. All right, so where are we at on our list? Yeah, conditional for harmony, done. This, done. Is there anything else I want to do? What other stuff could we make? Like looking specifically at the shape of our data. What other things could we explore? I mean, I could create little like bar graphs for everybody's stats and stuff. That could be fun. I don't know. I mean, I am happy with the stuff that I accomplished today. Hell yeah. Ooh, look, I know how to play with tables. I know how to do CSS stuff. I'm such a master. I'm such a gamer. Oh, that's so fun. I love my little setup. Oh, why does it give me so much joy? So poor Kofu had never played it before, and he and Meowpie kept killing them over and over again. This does not surprise me. Kofu seems like quite the terror in a multiplayer environment, positive. It gives me joy because I'm a data nerd. I am a data nerd. You're so right. You're so right. Thank you. Yeah, Aquaburb, I'm sure you can relate. as somebody who messes with like website stuff, like, and just as soon as you get something clicking just the way you want. How does Touhou die 14 times in the first mission? Are they even that long? Are they even that long? I can't imagine. They'd be a danger in co-op games. They would. Ooh. Aw. Oh, I got a nice message from a friend that I'm excited to respond to. Today was one of those days where like, I was working like the whole time, and then I would occasionally stop by in a Twitch stream to decompress from the working. So I didn't actually respond to like any messages today. So sorry about that if anybody said hi to me. Mostly because Harvest kept having airstrikes called down right in its head. Good. Touhou was in danger from its team. Wow. Hi. I don't know if Phoebe's still in the chat. I just saw the art that you posted in my Discord. Lamau. That's so good. So, context. Can I do it like this? I don't think I can. I'll use pure ref. When in doubt, I will use pure ref. So, I did a VR recap, which I want to do this past Sunday. This happened on my stream. I put 2 photos together and made it look like Vadio was just really, really big right here and Torrent was really small. And I like the idea of just like, oh, the belly's connected right here and the hips are going over. So I thought it was very funny. And then Phoebe right here in the Discord actually made art of it. They drew my adorable little stupid Photoshop that I did inside of PureRef. Super cute, super good job. Blushies, blushies. Oh, I'm stretching. What a fun stream. We did Python coding, I learned about CSS, people were really horny in chat. It was all a good time. It was all a good time. I don't know what to do right now. My goal list is really small. Because all like data munging bullshit, change floats over to ins. How do I do that? Let's see. So why is it doing that? I think it's doing it because these are being dynamically filtered. Well, actually, no, it was saved. My mapping helper is doing this, correct? Yeah, my mapping helper is doing this because every single thing is like it, including my original hard-coded stuff. So this step at the very bottom, the export attack mappings, it's not just that. It's not just that. There was a sleeper right here, sleeper attacks merge, attack mapping, so it's not there, it's here. So me exporting this is having wrong typings, I think. 80% sure it's right here in the code because if the missing sleepers is greater than 0, so in other words, if I add a sleeper over here that does not exist in the base data, it's going to add it very nicely and then export it. But reading it in, it thinks that these IDs should be floats and the levels should be floats when they're all like integers and hard numbers. Oh God, everything is a float. That's so sad. Gosh, I hate. All right, let's make a checklist. You'll float too. Oh, do you want to wrap a couple balloons around me? How many balloons would it take to raise me? I know it would only take like half of one. Like a limp balloon would still make Eldrago fly away into the wind. A very gentle version of them being tossed off the building in VR chat, which will happen. Rhaego, what will you do if we're not on the B3 club tomorrow? If Setsus bring us somewhere else where you can't be tossed, how will you survive? How will you live? You will explode. You'll be so rowdy. You'll be so rowdy. Gunner explode. Gunner boom. I love Gunner boom. Oh, okay, so I think this happened from the missing sleeper export where it converted all of the integers into floats on a read. Maybe due to a null. So in other words, what are my actual action steps? What should I do here? I need to resave over the original sleeper data with correct typings. And I need to update the exports within the missing sleeper code to actually have correct typings. There we go. I hope you've replayed it in your head as many times as I have, Rego, but the whole moment where Zord walked up to you and said, "I command you to put on this avatar." I've replayed that like 40 times in my head. It was so good. It was so unexpected. They were just like, I don't know, is fed up the correct word? I don't think that's the correct word, but they were just so, I don't know, pent up that they could not bully you. Is that better? I think that's better. I don't know if anybody here knows Zord Desu, wonderful critter online who I just talked about with Rego. I hope every single person here has seen this, and if not, I will show it. So Rego, like me, you know, adores certain times with certain individuals in a virtual realm, and they made art for somebody who they spend a lot of time with, and they shared it on stream. It's so cute. It's so good. It's Zord and Jovi. Look at Zord right here. Oh my gosh, doing the gay little pausies. Little Jovi right here, so talkative, so chattive, so lovely, so soft, so nice, so adorable. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this piece. I'm so happy that they shared it with me. They were so pent up. They couldn't hold it in. They needed to get some release. They were begging to crush you. Yeah, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, they showed in the stream the other day too. Good, good. Gosh, I love. So attended the screenshot. I can just send it to you. They've already shared it among the large masses, as Lupin said. You're very much looking forward to Friday. Are you gonna come back, Faywin? You're gonna come hang out? Whoa, whoa, oh my gosh. I mean, you might be able to tell I'm a little addicted to virtual reality. This reminds you, you need to finish your own VRC avatar. What are you working on, Pasky? I may have talked with you about it in the past, but I'm not remembering. Snowman's gonna be joining us? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So since like, I still think we should do that thing, Rego, where all of us who bully Zord about oh my gosh just record it and then we have a supercut of it. I think that's such a funny idea. I need to record some oh my goshes and just like send it to you, or and like we can like together create this. Like you, me, Jovi, Silver, Monos is a really good one. I don't know who else is a really good like oh my gosh, but I think that's a very funny bit. You will. You might not stay as long with the king. Gonna keep your tail pinned down. I mean, so like, I have been called a social dom before, especially in VR chat. But like, whenever it's somebody's first time, it's like extra super duper important to me to social dom in that situation. Like when it was Rego's first time, I spent a lot of time with them. I think your first time is when I gave you your Spider-Man kisses. I think that happened there. When I saw, oh gosh, that was a while ago with Pepper's first time. I'm pretty sure I spent a lot of time with him. Was that during my Kelef meetup? I don't remember. Aster, I spent a lot of time at the Friday meetups just chatting. If it's somebody's like first time, I go out of, oh, Bug? Yeah, I spent a lot of time with Bug last Friday because it was their first time. Oh, it was your second time? The first time was at the house we hung out at last time. Okay. Okay. Some of those memories are starting to run together now. Ooh, maybe you can have a bot that looks for any oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, and have it play an oh my gosh clip. You could definitely do that. It's been so long. It's been so long. I'm so happy you started going consistently, and now you're like addicted, and like you have your core little group of frenzies that you're always excited about. Hell yeah. You're so freaking happy I bullied you new into it. Gosh, it's fun. It's fun. Just casually bullying people to come join me in VR. Smile. Smile. You should absolutely work on your VRC avatar. You haven't touched Blender in so long. Yeah, Blender's really tough. One day you will yeet old Draga. So as far as I remember, as far as I know, the lore is that the reason we are not at the regular spot last week is because it was requested by Gyoju to go to a spot that has more micro-friendly platforms, which is very understandable. But I don't know if any other requests happened this week. I didn't hear any. Personally, I would love to go back to the B3 Club. They've been thriving for it, begging for it. Oh my gosh. It's a one-way trip for you now. Ooh, the taxed refunds going to the Vive? Hell yeah. I always owe money on taxes. I finished my taxes. I've already paid for them. I paid more money this year than last year, but I also made more money on Twitch this year than last year, like tax years. So like, it's understandable because we live in a hellscape. And if you have any income that is not, you know, abhorribly taxed, then you pay a lot during the season. It's been 14 days since I've been yeeted. I imagine you have like a count on your wall and a whiteboard just going like sigh, cry every day. Other than one in each one, you prefer the B Club too for sure. I think when the meetups were not as large, the one we went to this past Friday was fine. Like we used to do it all the time. That used to be the regular spot. But the meetups have like doubled in size since that was regular. Marks carved in the wall like days in prison. Exactly. Hi, Victor. How you doing, Victor? Yeetu, that's what they need. That's what they need. They're pent up right now. They're absolutely pent up right now. Oh, I love this song too. God. Unreal Tournament 3 is where younger me spent a lot of time. I remember I stopped by Shulva. I stopped by a Shulva stream a long time ago, and they were playing Doom 2016, and I told them, oh yeah, like, you know, I enjoyed playing through this game, and they're like, Kel, if you can play whatever you want, but I literally can't imagine you playing a game like this. Which is true, It does not feel like a Kelf game at all. Vibrates in unreasonable frequencies. Good. Ew. Good night, Deckies. Good night. Gosh, PS3. What did I play in PS3? I probably played a lot of Ratchet and Clank, and I just stared at Ratchet a lot and just went, they're kind of cute for some reason, and I'm questioning things about myself. Yeah, chat, I think I'm out of coding juice. I'm never out of just chatting juice, but I'm out of coding juice. We love mustelids and rodents and critters, yeah. Oh, you played a ton of Resistance, let's go. I don't remember the names of like any of the maps. Did you look at Ratchet in respectable angles? I mean, I respected his character design so much, I had to explore every nook and cranny. So I'll phrase it like that. Love you some vermin punk, yeah. I feel like what is it, rodents in general, possums, rats, I feel like they're always very punky in their design, which I think is great. Row, row, row. Respectable angles on some respectable websites. You just gained like a lot of species. Appreciate you all. We all appreciate Deckies here. Deckies is so wonderful. Gosh. Ever since Bren shared that photo with me of the fuckboy Kella photo, it's made me realize like I actually have like a good number of relationships in my life now that have been around for a bit. So like I used to have this big anxiety in my life where I was like, man, I don't have like friends that have been around for a while. I moved all the time growing up, which is true as a military kid. And I'd think to myself, I have friends that are like a year old or 2 years old, and that's it. Like that is my max length friend. And I was like 20 years old. And I used to feel very anxious and self-conscious about it because I'd see people around me like my husband who are like, oh yeah, I had this one best friend since I was 3 and I still know them. And I'm like fist shaking. Like, how dare you have long-lasting connections? Where's that for me? You know, I was very selfish about it. And like nowadays, I can say that I have friends that I've known for like 10 years, which feels very cool. Hi, Darius. Hi. Welcome on in. Angles, you say? Yeah, they're pretty acute angles. Maybe once in a while, go a little bit obtuse with it. That's so good, though. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think it's unfair to say that I am in the golden age of friends in my life. Like, I very much understand that I know a lot of amazing, beautiful people, and I feel very close with a good number of them. And I have weekly hangouts on Friday where I get to talk with them. I have streams multiple times a week where I get to connect with people. And I have DMs that I'll never be able to catch up on with a lot of really beautiful individuals. So I am absolutely incredibly lucky, and I don't know what could be better than this. I honestly don't know how I could be living a better social life right now. So I just want to try and embrace what I do have. Look at this cute angle. What are you gonna show me, Warlock? Also, hi. I don't know why I'm like positive aggressive sometimes. It is fun though. I'm gonna lower this just slightly. Clearly it'd be better if I had cute boys to hug. Oh wait, yeah. I don't know, I might raid out chat and just like be cozy in my bed for a little bit before the end of the night. I might do that. Like I said, I was kind of lower energy going into today, which is why I wanted to be over here and not on Kelef. But it was great. I had a lovely time talking and coding. I appreciate people actually helping me with coding and not just being horny the whole time. Although I do love that too. I do love that too. You heard Persona 6 color is gonna be green. Thanks for stream. From when I was 19 to more recently, you had periods of disassociation because your lack of connection with others, just being stuck and isolated where I was. Ever since I met you and the people here, you felt connected in a way that you haven't in a while. I'm very happy for you. I mean, like, to me, when I first met you, it was from like, what, a gunner raid? And then I'm like, oh, this is a neat, cool chat member. And then I eventually bullied you to join VR, and then we tossed you around the room for a little bit, and you were jostled for a few weeks, but once you recovered and got your sea legs and also your addiction to being tossed, then you keep meeting more and more people. Now I see you in like Zord's stream, I see you in Rick's stream, constantly chatting, being a gremlin. I'm glad that you're going through a social renaissance, because as somebody who spent a lot of years like alone and feeling sad, like I know how that can feel, absolutely. So definitely embrace these wonderful times we're in. I can try and help in both horny and practical ways. Oh, you should show me your tool set. You should show me a list of objectives that you could help me fulfill. Not Huff. Anyway. That interaction right there is exactly what my streams are. Is a wholesome moment about feelings and connection to direct horniness right after. Oh gosh. That's so funny. It's the best pathway. The silly horny. The silly horny. Wow. Wouldn't have it any other way. I do like the idea of somebody opening my stream and it's like a roll of the die. They're like, I have no idea what fucking Kelef I'm gonna get right now. And like, to be fair, like, I don't know what type of Kelef I am gonna be at the start of a stream. Like, I thought it would be like really quiet, like really low energy during the stream today. But as soon as I started chatting with people and just being like, wow, hi, like, it was fun. It was fun. I feel like I opened up very quickly. Chat, I don't know if anybody here knows this individual. If Bug's still around, I know they do. So I want to raid this person right here. Oh, I spelled raid wrong. I am tired. There we go. I want to raid Drip the Deer. A fun fact about Drip the Deer, when you see their model, you'll think, oh wow, they're cute. Oh wow, their ears wiggle. That's adorable. I bullied them to let me make their ears wiggle. I would just be in chat like, Oh gosh, wouldn't it be so nice if this model had ears that wiggle? Oh man. And I just kept bullying them like for a couple weeks, and they're like, Kel, if you can help me. And I'm like, good. And then I did it in Unity in like an hour, just like adding toggles and shit. So I gave them a new shader, and I gave them wiggly ears, and I gave them wiggly tail. I don't know if they know about my horny existence over here, or if they only know my Califrate version, but whatever. Here's my classic raid message. If you happen to have my emotes, feel free. If you don't, you can type whatever. That's true, you can say we pied the thon. That's also cute. That's a very good raid message. But yeah, let's go say hi to Drip. They're currently doing art, or as their title, the stream says, Thart to worm your heart. Drip is very cute, Drip is very fun. I'm sure you'll like it over there. And I'll be live on Sunday, probably playing more Touhou. That's what I'll be doing. But I'm gonna go be tired on my bed and maybe text cute boys, okay? Good night. Good night. Awa. Awa. Thanks for being here. Awa.